Oh, it's Rudetober. The Rudetober recap episode of the RudeBoyz.
It's gonna be a lot.
Power plus.
It's gonna be a lot of my ass talking.
Yeah, it will be, yes. We got a lot of Rudetober recap to do, Rude Nation. Happy Rudetober. Well, Rudetober's over now, guys. I'm sorry. But Rudetober's not just a month.
It's a state of mind.
It's a state of mind, baby, and I'm sure.
I'm Tom. Rudetober's over, but we're going right into Tomvember.
Yeah, it's Tomvember. Tomvember's a thing. Tom's making it happen. She's making it happen, baby.
Damn right! Oh, yeah!
Yeah, we got some Rudetober stuff to talk about.
We do.
We got a lot. We got a RudeBoyz Game Club to talk about. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Failed RudeBoyz Game Club.
Well, I mean, listen, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. You know what, Tom? Let's talk about it.
Okay.
But for now,
who's in our mouth, Chris?
Well, alright, so Tom went on a quest.
Fucking.
He found blueberry white tea, Arizona, fresh out of the factory. Did you know that Arizona's like right here? They're right in, where the fuck are they?
I think they're in Wyandanch.
Yeah, there's something in like a business park.
Yeah.
And their whole building is painted like the Arizona green tea color,
really?
Like the green and the pink flowers and shit.
I may have to see if they're hiring.
It's not on here. You would think they would be on here, but they're just like, go to your website, idiot. Anyway, yeah. So Tom's obviously had this before. Not obviously. That's not obvious to everybody. I should just say, but to me, that's obvious.
Well, you just
told
said.
me. I did just say that. Yes. So anyway, I'm gonna do a quick little sample of this blueberry white tea. Might be a little watered down right now because it was ice, but let's go. That's not bad. I like that.
Right?
Hold on.
But you see what I mean? That
I'm gonna do a little fresh pour. Actually,
it does need a little something.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. It is very light. It is very.
Yup.
It needs. You're right. It does and it doesn't.
It's got that nice little tang.
It's not like just like a flavored water or something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. It needs. And I'm not a blueberry fan, but it's not so bad. This is not so bad, Tom. I'm gonna say.
I didn't know you weren't a blueberry fan.
Blueberries are kind of a fucking
Hit or miss.
C-tier fruit, to be honest.
A what?
A C-tier. They're not great. One day we'll do a RudeBoyz rank up of all the fruits. And then, what's your favorite fruit, Tom?
Blueberries.
Blueberries your favorite fruit.
Blueberry and peaches.
Peach is pretty good.
I can eat a peach all day.
Mangoes.
I know you. Yeah, but yet you don't like mango habanero.
Because it's the habanero, my guy. Peppers are fruits; they have seeds. So, Tommy, we're gonna mix up. We're gonna put a little vodka in this.
Yeah.
So that's effectively who's in our mouth.
Yeah. So we're gonna pour some American plain.
Yeah, this is cheap fucking crap vodka that I use for mixing. And the bartending gig we did. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, because then we'll just top it off with this bad boy. Yeah, there you go. And then we do a little of that.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to do a one-to-one. It's not bad, my guy. It's got a nice little hue to it.
Yeah. Let's see how it is with the vodka.
And again, this is shit vodka too, so... Pick it up. Not bad. Not bad, Tommy. You get a little Tito shooters with this, should be good. Take it to work with you.
That or...
be your own little secret. How about that?
That
and everybody who listens, so nobody.
That or I was thinking like a white rum.
Yeah, you were saying that too, yeah. That might have a little bit more of a flavor. Vodka is very neutral.
You were saying a gin.
Yeah, gin's very... depending on the gin, it's very flavorful.
I mean, we can infuse some of our own gin and try to make our...
You do like a blueberry gin, yeah, or something like that. Gin, with the build your own gin, yes, you're right. That's still there, but... Because that's me. You know me, Tom, with hurdles and roadblocks.
There are no hurdles.
I have to do the thing instead of going to a store and buying it.
But wouldn't you have more pride in
probably,
making your own?
No, you're probably, yes.
Plus, there are bottles in there that you can use to mix other shit.
That's very
so you're literally just...
Tom's referring to my Christmas gift from last year.
Christmas
or birthday?
I don't know.
Oh.
Birthday.
Okay.
birthday, but it was wrapped in Christmas wrapping because that's all I had.
That's all you had, yes. So yes, we got a lot of Rudetober recap to do.
That's actually dangerous because you do not taste the vodka at all.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm hungover as fuck, so
you
yeah.
Taste the vodka a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
But yeah, that's fucking dangerous.
It's
tasty though. I'm glad that worked out.
Yeah, no, honestly, the Arizona, listen, part of our regular shipments, please send us some blueberry white tea now. You know, in addition to our Arizona Hard, which we just did. You're welcome. And the green teas. Mm-hmm. You know, hit us up, Arizona. Come on now.
All right.
Let's get right into Blitzkrieg news.
Starting off in games, as we always do. Look at that. And fuck it up.
You know what's always good? When you get that momentum and then you hit the brakes to admire your work.
I always do.
Okay.
Analog coming out with their own
N64
match for 2024.
Yes. So Analog is
So we also have,
again,
WWE horror icons on in the background.
Yeah,
so you might hear random shit.
Like me right now being like...
Yeah. WCW
Chamber
bullshit.
Of Horrors match.
She's the one with Muda and Sting.
Probably is.
Oh man, this was great.
Analog is that company that makes those high-end, what's the fucking word? Like retro consoles.
Like the shit you have up there?
No, not like that. Like it's new hardware, but you can play everything on it.
I'm hard.
And it's HDMI, you know, it's like the best way to do that.
Right.
They just came out with the Analog Pocket, not just, but, you know, that was like the last big release that'll play, you know, any Game Boy game, and I think even like a Game Gear adapter stuff.
Okay.
But they are notoriously hard to get because they're famous and, not famous, but they're popular, and they are kind of in low supply run. So good luck, everybody. But would I get a high-end N64?
No.
No, I don't think I would. Yeah, sorry. Well, maybe I would. I don't know. If it's $200 and it's easy to get, maybe. You see that? Dude?
I can't wait until I see this shit in the fucking studio.
Might, yeah.
Never to be opened. Surprise, motherfuckers! Arkham Knight gets an update for the Battinson suit.
Yeah, so 8 years after the game's released, it's coming out to Epic Games Store, and it's the Batman suit.
Yeah,
right.
You didn't see that yet.
No, I still have not seen that.
It was good.
Yes, you've been saying, yeah. Which it's. I would want to watch it. I just haven't gotten around to it. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the worst part in it is Riddler.
Right. Yeah.
Marvel, moving into comics.
Yes, we got comics.
Marvel gets an Adventures in Terror reprint after 70+ years.
So, Nation, back in the day,
Cactus Jack.
We, as a comic book fandom, had superheroes weren't a thing. You know, it was all like horrors or pornography, really, like pulpy, sexy stuff. But then the Comics Code happened. So then that's basically forced all the comic book companies at the time to do superhero shit.
Except for Vampirella.
Well, I mean, if you adhere to the comic book code, then yes, you would have to do that. But sometimes you didn't have to do that. But Marvel, back in the day, when they used to be known as Atlas Comics, they had a big footprint, I suppose you would say, in like the comic book horror business.
Right.
And after 70 years, like we said in the notes, they're getting a reprint, Adventures in Terror, which is coming out today, Halloween, when this episode released.
Whoa!
There you go.
Moving into movies.
Yeah.
Deadpool 3 will miss its May 3rd, 2024 release.
A lot of this, I know Sean Levy, the director, says that everything is...
match. This is where they electrocute...
Abdul the Butcher?
Yeah.
Sean Levy, the director, says that the movie is progressing and he's pleased with the results. However, with the strike and everything going on, there's still work to be done, so it's going to miss its May 3rd, 2024 release date. But apparently, he's enjoying it. Ryan Reynolds is enjoying it. And they are getting cameos, and because everybody loves Ryan Reynolds. He's a funny dude.
And Hugh
Very
Jackman, I
personable.
think.
Well, yeah, true. I mean,
I think Hugh Jackman
you know,
has...
Ryan Reynolds is the star of this
Yeah.
movie. He's the titular character.
Hugh Jackman. Let's face facts. Hugh Jackman is a star. Moving into TV.
Yes.
Gargoyles live action series in the works for Disney Plus.
Yes, that is correct.
That's cool, but it could be horrifying at the same time.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I mean, I know you have no love for Gargoyles.
I have
you
no...
never watched
yes.
it. For me, that was like part of my like after school tradition.
Yeah. Disney afternoon.
Yeah,
Yes.
of watching that. So,
But you never played the game. You fake fan.
I think it might get out for Genesis.
Yeah, I think it was the Genesis
Yeah.
only game too.
Yeah,
which
I probably already moved on from Genesis to TurboGrafx 16 at that point.
what a millionaire you were! Like you just had all these fucking. You had every console.
Oh,
I remember this.
No, for some reason my brother,
Oh, yeah.
my brothers,
Found them.
my brothers for some reason always managed to get them. Don't ask me how.
Okay, we won't. Especially not on not on tape.
Wrestling news.
Wrestling news.
Sting announces his retirement for Revolution 2024.
That Sting in the ring right there
Against Ric
Halloween
Flair.
Havoc. Yeah, it's probably going to be against Ric Flair.
It's gonna be so bad.
It's going to be terrible.
Just
Because
put
you
it
know
against-
Ric Flair
just put
wants
it
one more
against-
match.
Put it against Darby.
Yeah, I think that should be the case. That's the ultimate rub
Yeah.
that you could get. You know, he's been pounding around with Sting this whole
And you
time.
don't and you don't have to build it where they're gonna be hating each other.
No, yeah, just have it be like, you know, Sting will be like, you know what, Darby, you've been under my wing for this long.
Exactly.
I want you to be my last match.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's probably going to be about Flair, because Flair wants one more match, and Sting
Oh,
wants his
man.
match to mean something, and Tony Khan is a money mark.
And it
so-
could mean something with Darby. Sorry.
No, you're right, but, you know, he
Tony
credits Ric Flair
Tony
for
Khan
everything.
fucking sucks. Moving on. Impact rebrands back to TNA.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Pretty cool. That's going to be happening, I think, their January pay-per-view, Hard to Kill. It's going to be the first TNA rebranded.
Right.
I think it makes sense. Obviously, it's had a big identity crisis, that promotion, from, you know, TNA to Impact to Global Force, whatever. And it's
the Owl.
To the Anthem.
But you know what, though? That at least they've stayed consistently shitty.
I mean, I don't know. People digging on Impact, so...
I love when the refs are wearing their cam helmets.
Constant distraction in the studio when the television's on. So
sorry, fuck, it's so bad.
See,
Don't
there we
turn it
go.
off. So before we do Etc. News, we actually have
we got breaking news.
Dud of the show.
Oh, you want to do Dud of the show now?
Duds of the show, actually.
Duds of the show now.
First up is J.K. Rowling. She's.
I guess this rolls into Blitzkrieg as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She fucking sucks. She's come out again saying that she would rather go to prison than referring a trans person to, you know, what they, you know, what that person wants to be called.
Right.
And it's just like, oh man, and it's just like the more and more she talks and says shit, it's like I really do believe like that whole like, you know, that one comedian who's just like, J.K. Rowling didn't make a masterpiece. She made Star Wars with shitty lightsabers.
Yeah, this is correct.
Like,
yeah, I mean, as influential and as groundbreaking Harry Potter is as a franchise, it's getting
rote,
and it's very by the books.
Yeah, and it's getting marred by.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah,
the person
it's
who
tough
created
to now separate the. I mean, I think we did a great job with our Harry Potter.
I think so.
episode.
I mean,
we did not talk about She Who Must Not Be Named.
Exactly.
And we, you know, and I know people when Hogwarts Legacy came out, everybody was like, this is problematic because you know we don't want to support the creator.
Yeah.
But fans of the franchise, I'm sure, would want to.
My brother played
enjoy
it. My brother played it. He loved it.
Right.
So,
I want to play it too, but
yeah, so
I'm not getting around to it right now, especially now with Spider-Man and Jesus Christ. And Mario and everything like that.
Exactly.
Recap, yeah.
Another dud
of the show
is Wizards of the Coast.
Okay.
They put out like all the Dungeons and Dragons stuff now.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. So there was this podcaster I was listening to on Spotify.
Are you listening to podcasts now?
Well, it's an audio. Like, he does audiobooks, so. But it's in, like, you know, he did. Now, when he started this, he was reading all the books of, you know, Dredge Duarden. He was reading all the books. And and before.
Was this the audiobook, or what was this?
This was him reading on Spotify.
Okay.
You know, the books.
Okay. But it wasn't an officially licensed.
Well,
he just picked a book and decided to read it on Spotify.
Right.
Okay.
So, but he looked at the, you know...
How does that get more views than us?
He looked at the...
We're putting out original content.
He looked at the Wizards of the Coast site, and there was nothing in their legal saying that this can't happen.
Okay.
The dude was making no money off of it.
Right.
He was doing it for free.
Right.
All of a sudden, mid-book, he gets a cease and desist for Wizards of the Coast, being like, yeah, you have to stop because... what you're doing is illegal. Now, meanwhile, nothing in the legal jargon that's on their website says, but Wizards of the Coast has become so, like, especially with the whole Dungeons and Dragons content creator shit.
Right.
Ugh, they just suck.
I thought they double backed on that. They backed away from that.
Well, I think some of it they did, but, you know, but then they gotta turn around and pull bullshit like this to just kind of
I don't know. This sounds very fishy.
I don't like that.
This sounds very...
They suck.
But you're entitled to your opinion, but I think the whole...
Corporations are not your friend.
Just correct. This man just decided to read a book, and it just so happened to be...
You're just salty because he's getting more views.
Well, yes,
more listeners.
But I'm just very confused at the whole...
Yeah, he was just reading... He was reading the, you know, the books.
Right.
You know, because the books had a very big influence on his life.
Okay.
And he knows it also had a big influence on other people's lives.
Okay.
And he wanted to share this with... You know, he wanted to share this with people. Regardless, what they did was scummy. You can
listen,
me all you want.
Corporations are your friend.
Wow, I'm actually against a corporation, and this guy's not backing me up for once.
No, because the guy's wrong.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Well, we'll agree to disagree, but I'm
going to start putting out my own Spider-Man comics. How about that? And hopefully I won't get any blowback on that. Oh, wait, I don't own the character, so what can I do? I'm not making money on it, but, you know, it's their
The fact that you're not making money off of it...
That means they're not making money either.
There should be no issues.
If they want to put out their own audiobooks, but this guy's doing it for free...
Why is everyone so dirty looking?
Why? You're distracted.
Dude, it looks like everyone rolled in dirt. Sorry.
This whole fucking match is dirt.
So anyway, they're scum. He did nothing wrong, and that's that.
Well, I mean, he didn't do anything. It wasn't right. This is we'll agree to disagree.
No,
this is what
but
this
I'm
turned
right.
into. See, yep.
Moving on,
our often debate club. Whenever we do, not every episode.
So here we go.
I don't think. All right,
we got a lot of.
What's this guy's name? I gotta look into this. You can text it to me. I don't want to give this man any extra fucking listeners or anything like that. Bastards.
Wow. Moving to Etc. We got a lot of deaths.
Not as much as a couple episodes ago, but
yeah. But we have Matthew Perry, who just passed away.
Correct.
Famously known as Chandler from Friends. Fucking sad. Like,
I don't even know what to Google.
He was like 50 something.
54. Yes.
Yeah.
He died of a heart attack
in his hot tub,
and
he drowned.
Yes.
Right.
Terrible way to go.
Richard Mole passed. Bull, best known as from Night Court.
Right.
Also the voice of Two-Face. Had no idea.
And the second voice of Scorpion. I saw
from
the animated series.
Oh wow!
First one was Martin Landau.
And he was also in a movie that we'll talk about on Rudetober CatchUp. House he was in.
Rudetober CatchUp. No, that's not right.
Whatever. Shut up.
Rudetober wrap up.
This fucking guy.
Wrap up or recap? What do you think?
I don't give a shit right now. And last but certainly not least is Bert Paulie Young.
Yes.
He played Paulie in
Rocky franchise.
The Rocky franchise. Even though Paulie sucked, he was also in Amityville Horror 2.
Paulie had one redeeming... no, two redeeming things.
Mm-hmm.
One was when, in Rocky 5,
Mm-hmm.
which is a shitty movie, but when Rocky was basically ignoring his son,
Mm-hmm.
Paulie was hanging and palling around with Rocky Jr. That's cool. Second one was when Rocky was sad about Adrian being dead, and then Paulie said something to the extent... This was Rocky Balboa, I believe. Rocky said something to the extent of... and Paulie said something to the extent of... she loved you all her life, but he was always a dick, and he'll always be remembered as a dick by her, or something like that. Like those memories are marred
he
because
threw a
of
turkey out. Into
well,
the
yes, he was a
backyard.
shitty human being and a shitty character, but to be upset about that is okay, good,
Right?
You're right. You should feel shitty about that because you did a shitty thing. You were shitty to her,
Right. Rest in peace, Paulie.
God damn it!
The robot from Rocky
Yes,
IV
yeah, I know.
has just come into the studio.
Oh, man. I'm sorry for your loss, Robot. What's the robot's name? Robot, what's your name?
My name is Adrian.
Oh, that's really... Wait, didn't Rocky name you that? Uh-oh.
I will miss Paulie.
Was that a vacuum cleaner attachment on you? Oh, no. Let's get out of here.
I was gonna wait until you took a sip, and then I was like, "No,
robot voice."
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
We
We can't get through one, right? We just cannot get through one.
We should have probably put the vodka in first.
Yeah, I
right?
realize that now, dickhead. All right, listen, I'm mourning. That's a little bit.
Just a little bit.
It's like an ounce. Stop. Stop it.
Would you stop?
A little swirly. All right, rest in power. Everybody Tom mentioned.
Yes.
And that'll be it.
Whoa!
Blitzkrieg news.
Taste the vodka now.
All right, Tommy. So let's do some non-Rudetober catch-up.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way.
I don't think I've been up to shit.
Yeah, you
Yep.
take Rudetober very seriously.
I
have
take
to
life
say.
seriously.
Well, 2 games came out. Actually, a lot of games came out. I've been playing Super Mario Wonder. It's a lot of fun. It's really cool. And I will talk about it more as the year goes on.
Okay.
But I think
So it'll take
another...
you about that long to...
Yeah, because, it's Mario. You just play a couple episodes. Levels here and there, and then, take your time. But it is very nice. Like, the art style is very nice. Abdullah the Butcher's getting fried like a turkey. But a game we're both playing, that we'll talk about again in the upcoming episodes, is a little game called Marvel's Spider-Man 2. And,
on the Game Boy.
On the Game Boy, yes. Oh, so I did buy Spider-Man for the N64.
Were we drunk?
No. I was just on eBay, and I'm like,
tipsy?
no. And I want to collect all the Spider-Man games. So I was like, all right, some of these prices are hitting, so I'll do that. I ordered that and Amazing Spider-Man for Game Boy. There's a lot of Spider-Man games out there. I don't know if you know this, but
Yeah.
I think I got my work cut out for me a little bit. We had a whole episode of that.
Whole
yes.
episode.
Whole episode of that. But
Not as many X-Men games though.
Not as many X-Men games. Yeah, correct. I would
Thanks for
say
repeating what I said.
no, because I didn't realize what you were saying. I had to say it out loud. Again, out of my brain.
Fucking delayed.
Yes, but Spider-Man 2 is really good. I played a little bit of it. I played the Mysterio. Spoiler alert: Mysterio's in the game.
The whole Coney
and
Island
Coney
thing,
Island
yeah.
Stuff, which was I don't know. We were seeing some glitches, which is always fun. The audio
I didn't
kicked
get
out.
I didn't get as many. I mean, maybe because I did that part solo, so I didn't catch as many glitches.
Maybe, yeah.
So
But it's a lot of fun. I am enjoying it. You were saying how the web wings. You like the web wings.
Surprisingly, yeah.
I like the web wings too. It's really
because we know how I feel about pit wings.
This is true, but I really do like the what they're doing. You know, I don't the facial animations though are a little not great. I have to say like Insomniac is not they're not at like a Naughty Dog level. You know what I'm saying? With, like, that kind of stuff. And to be honest, I don't know if they ever will be. Because, like, they're very good with, their movement, their gameplay.
Uncharted, they were fine.
Uncharted's Naughty Dog.
You're right.
Yes.
All right, sorry.
Insomniac is, like, Ratchet and Clank.
Right.
And was that fucking game Fuse or some shit? I don't know. And, like, Sunset Overdrive, but those are like very art style.
They do animal faces well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Ratchet and Clank looks fucking amazing.
Right.
It's like a fucking Pixar movie.
Right.
But we will be talking more about Spider-Man 2 as the episodes go on. But now, should we get into Rudetober recap?
Sure.
Wait.
God,
I'm not pulling it out anymore.
Okay.
Rudetober recap! Ooh, spooky! So spooky! Why are we all of a sudden Paul Bearer? I thought we were Terry Funk!
No, Terry Funk is, Mick! Mick, I got choked out of my shoes!
Can you let the dead rest, please?
I cannot.
Oh. Adrian's back. How do we want to do this, Tom? Should I just do my recap first? Because it's not as much as your recap?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got a lot of roots. Holy shit, you added more and more. Holy cripes. Holy cripes.
That's what happens when you abandon me for 2 weeks.
Abandon you? What are you talking about? 2 weeks?
I haven't seen you in so long. Actually, that probably would have stopped me anyway. Watching all this stuff.
I'll go through my stuff.
Chris.
Yes.
Why don't we start with both first? And then go to your stuff, and then we'll go to my stuff.
Okay, that's fine. Both. Castlevania Nocturne on Netflix.
Dug it.
Oh, yeah. Dug it a lot.
Richter's voice took a little bit to get used to.
Yeah. Which we were talking about, I think, in a previous episode.
Yeah.
But it is Rudetober related, so we kept it for this episode. I enjoyed it a lot. I really thought they were going to lean more with more of a Symphony of the Night lead into.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're kind of merging that with... Because it ends with Alucard's showing up, yeah.
Spoiler.
Listen, 2 weeks too bad.
2 months too bad.
2 months? No.
Yeah.
Fucking... August? No, it didn't come out in August. It came out recently.
1 month too bad.
Really good. Castlevania Nocturne. Can't wait.
Yep.
I thought it was going to just be a single season.
Right, yeah, you've been saying that.
Yeah. And I'll keep saying it.
Okay.
Okay.
And you'll continuously be wrong.
Well, yes, I am, and now I know this. So, it is going to be a multiple season show, which has already been confirmed for that. And we got so we're definitely going to get some more Symphony of the Night kind of bleed through because now Alucard's up in the mix. He's going to be palling around with Richter. I didn't realize that they would bring in Juiced because for people who don't know, Juiced he's like Simon's kid or Simon's grandson or whatever.
Okay.
In the games, he was playable in Harmony of Dissonance, which is available through the Castlevania Advance Collection.
Okay.
And I mean, it's true. He was like the first Belmont, even in the games, to really kind of like deal heavily with magic.
Juice.
There it is. Gravitates to one.
Juice Robinson.
Okay, not at all. But I was surprised they actually even went that route because he is the grandfather or ancestor of Richter, and then they just kind of move into that. So that was pretty neat. I like that. I like that a lot.
I like
the lore, man. I like the lore. Like even like talking about Leon, the first Belmont in the first Castlevania series. Yeah, that's how that goes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What did you think about it, Tom?
I dug it. Like I said,
Doug. Good show. This is continue. No, keep talking.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
That is a good show.
They're coming out with a sequel series.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Yes, it will be. yes, it will be.
Stop trying to catch the nostalgia and just play old episodes. I definitely as soon as I saw the priest, I was just like, don't trust this motherfucker
Right,
at all.
yeah.
It took me a little bit to give a shit about what the hell? Why am I drawing a blank on her name?
Oh shit, not Maria, right? You're talking about
No, it took me a little bit to give a shit about Maria.
Oh, Maria? Yeah. Okay.
I was just like,
you hate whiny kids.
no. I hang out with you.
Case in point. Can't stand them.
I don't hate you.
Okay. That's nice.
I'd feed you to
How big
zombies.
Okay. Feed me to the zombies? Or
Yeah.
let the zombies take me?
No, you'd be cannon fodder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I would just be like, nope, you can have him.
It's funny how you think you would overpower me or outwit me somehow.
Dude.
I think that is the biggest fiction.
Alright, here's the thing.
The biggest lie.
I don't
you've
gotta
ever
outrun
told.
the zombies. I just gotta outrun you.
Okay. And it's funny you...
Really? Do we really want to put this to the test?
I might have to do a run.
We may have to do a run.
Listen, I beat your ass in the backyard for this fucking drinking championship.
After how many drinks? After how many drinks?
That's a story to tell, man. That's a story to tell.
Yeah. There was still so much bullshit against me in that.
It's a conspiracy victim, I tell you.
I was
So,
victimized. No, I really liked it.
Rudetober
Huh?
Rudetober recap.
Rudetober ketchup. Yeah. Like I said, Richter looked awesome. Like,
yes, yeah, no.
I think the designs they've hit all the designs fairly well in this whole
No, it looked really good.
Yeah. I just didn't
getting that music cue when he got his groove back, basically.
Yeah.
Divine Bloodlines.
Yeah, I just like I said, it did take me a bit to kind of get used to hearing Richter because I'm used to hearing him with a deep voice.
Yeah, sure.
Not a whiny kid's voice.
Yeah. So you don't like whiny kids?
Again,
right? But really good, really good. Really
it was.
good series,
It was.
really
I'm really looking forward to seeing where the series goes.
Me too. I'm thinking, and I don't know if I remember if I said this on air or not.
Probably not.
But how I envision it is the first Castlevania series, did Castlevania 3 and Curse of Darkness, kind of, with Trevor and Sypha and Alucard. Mm-hmm. Now we're doing our Rondo and Symphony storyline.
Rondo is such a bad game.
Rondo is a tough game.
It's bad.
It's not great. It's the best old school type Castlevania game, and then they did Symphony, and then they changed it. But they're going to do Rondo and Symphony now, and then I'm feeling that they're going to do Aria and Dawn of Sorrows, because Alucard does play a role in that as well.
Aria and Dawn of Sorrows is where you had to draw the...
Dawn, yeah, that was Dawn of Sorrow, yeah.
Right.
Aria is also available in the Advanced Collection,
right.
which is a good game.
Yeah, Aria's... Yeah, I remember
Aria takes
playing
place in the future! Yes.
Not far in the future.
Like 2030 something, yeah. Not. I mean, for us, no, but when the game came out, yeah, it was further.
Really?
Yeah. Neat stuff, man. Castlevania's great.
Castlevania's real fun.
Castlevania's real great, man. My tattoo. Vampire Killer. Anyway. Also on Netflix, though, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
A little show called Fall of the House of Usher.
Yes.
Put out by
Mike Flanagan.
Mike
Flanagan. He goes by, not Michael Flanagan.
Are you sure about that?
Yep.
So his mother named him Mike?
Not
Michael?
I'm going by what it says on IMDb. Because if you look up Michael Flanagan, it brings you to a different
gentleman. All right.
So,
Mike Flanagan.
Before
Sorry, Mr. Flanagan. I apologize.
Before you try to snipe me, you might want to do your research.
Okay.
Yeah, brother.
So tell us about Fall of the House of Usher, Tommy.
So this is all. This is based off several Edgar Allan Poe poems, which I believe was collected in one collection. Which
usually collections are collected in a collection. Yes. There we go. Get the bottle ready to hit.
Just the fucking jug. Idiot.
I was trying to say, I can't believe I said all that, too.
Huh?
Can't believe I said all that.
Yeah.
Yes, a Poe collection of all the books, the Telltale Hearts, the Ravens, the
Pit and the Pendulum.
Pits and the Pendulums, the
Raven. You said Ravens.
Murder in the Rue Morgue, the
Casa of Amontillado.
etc.
Yeah.
A lot of references too. I feel like people who
lot,
love Poe,
Uh-huh.
that could go two ways. One, you probably, if you love Poe, you're like, oh yeah, great, like I love all these references. Or you could be like, man, okay, I get it, it's a Raven. Or yeah, okay, it's a Telltale Heart. Okay, like you know what I mean. Like
Right.
it's either very well done to like a Poe connoisseur,
Right.
or it's a little just too much. I don't know.
Or there's a third road.
Okay.
Third road where you could just be like, wow, this is a really good show.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I feel like hopefully
I
everybody
feel like
can
that's
agree.
more your road
Yeah, no, I really liked it.
because you're not a reader.
Correct.
I'm not trying to say that to disparage you.
No, I will say it's a disparagement.
Yeah.
I'm not a reader.
Yeah. I think, I mean,
It
of
was really
course, it had all of his usual cast.
Yep.
His wife.
Who he always puts in like lesbian situations.
Well, yeah, I think that's just something that.
That's like a fucking Clinton Tarantino move.
Yeah, but you know what? No.
Why am I bringing Clinton Tarantino up again?
Well, no, that would be more like.
Yeah, Selma Hayek, put your feet in my mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
okay.
Exactly.
And action.
Yeah, I haven't watched Dust from Dawn this year. Damn.
Selma Hayek.
Dust from Dawn is so good. Whoa, calm down. Jesus. Do you need to be alone? Do you need to be alone for your thoughts for 30 seconds?
Nah, just ignore me for a minute. No,
I'm giving you way too much credit to say 30 seconds.
Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop.
Dogma.
I can't.
Dogma, Selma Hayek.
Oh, yeah, right. Selma Hayek's in Dogma.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Hurley, though, in Bedeviled. What is the movie with Brendan Fraser?
Bedazzled?
Not Bedazzled. It's not Bedazzled.
It's like be.
But
I think it's Bedazzled. Look it up. You almost grabbed. He almost grabbed the soundboard to look it up. By the way, Nation.
yeah, that was
House of Usher, really fucking good.
yes.
All of his usual suspects are in there.
Right.
A couple of the kids that he introduced in Midnight Mass is there.
So is it Midnight Mass or Midnight Club he did?
I'm sorry, he did Midnight Mass and Midnight Club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The girl who you thought had a robot leg, who's a real life amputee.
Well, I mean, yeah.
She first showed up in Midnight Club. The girl who played Lenore,
Oh,
she.
shit, it is Bedazzled.
Boom.
Wow. I mean, it is a Rudetober movie. She's the devil in it.
Yeah.
So.
The girl who played Lenore, she first showed up in Midnight Mass.
Okay.
Which, honestly, dude, I think your girlfriend would like all the Mike Flanagan shows.
Well, we will talk about it a little bit later. Say, Elizabeth Hurley, God Lord. Still got it going on, man.
She was always my pick. If they were just going to do a straight-up English version of Psylocke, she was always going to be my pick. Followed very closely by Kate Beckinsale.
Okay.
Kate
Beckinsale.
But yeah, like, you know, you had... I can never pronounce her name, last name. Gina...
Carano?
No.
Gina Gershon?
No, the one that...
Gina...
She played...
Gina Valentina. Who are you talking about?
In House of Usher, you idiot.
All right.
The one who's killing everyone.
Oh, Carla Gugino?
Oh, shit. I think... Yeah. All right, look. I was getting things mixed up.
Yes, you were.
She was really good in it.
Yeah, she was really good.
The roughest episode I would probably have to say is probably episode 2.
What do you mean by roughest? You mean just hardest to watch because of...
that whole the acid coming down on everyone?
Wasn't it the first episode? Oh, no, the first episode set up everything, and then it was the deaths. Right, okay.
Yeah, yeah. That was rough.
That was the first death. So I mean, so we got to say, everybody watch it. Let's not spoil it.
Yeah.
The plot is, it's the House of Usher being the family Usher. You've got the patriarch, his sister, and all of his kids, 6 kids, and they meet their demise through machinations of some sort of otherworldly being, Carlo Gugino, and
Gina Carpenter.
We'll see what's said. Yeah, Gina Valentina, and
or beer.
I don't know, want to crack that other she open? Sure. It's really good, and it's very grisly. And if you like Poe, you may like it, or you may be like, "This is a little too much." Whatever. Your mileage may vary on that one.
Yeah, I think. I mean, honestly, like,
and my girlfriend liked it, and she doesn't like scary, Halloween stuff, but this was very creepy, and she liked that. That's cool. I should really put the vodka in first.
Yeah, I know. I realized that. Shut up.
Anything else on Full House of Usher?
You know what? Living with two English majors, they both really enjoyed it as well.
Okay,
so
cool,
it was just like, obviously, they both went to school for that, and they were like, "Holy shit, that shit was really good."
Good.
Like,
yeah, no, it was really good. Enjoyed it.
No, that's all I have to say about House of Usher.
Excellent. And the last thing we both kind of did,
you more so.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it, is a RudeBoyz Game Club, Dredge.
Dredge was fun. It is fun. I'm still having fun with it, but I'm actually just enjoying just going out and like I actually like seeing how long I can go without sleep.
So they I think the phrase is called lemonade loop because it's it's like a cookie clicker sort of like you buy like to lemonade, right? How do you get started? Get some lemons, make some lemonade, make some money.
Really? That's how you make.
Get more lemons.
That's how you
make
lemonade.
more lemonade. Make more money. I know. They had a whole thing in Full House of Usher. What a great segue.
That's crazy.
But this is like the same thing. So you are a fisherman out on the this ocean, this area called the Marrows, and you basically have to catch fish and sell fish to increase your capacity, increase your shipping speed and whatnot.
Yeah.
But there's also a mystery. There's also some eldritch sort of tint to it.
It's very Lovecraftian.
Very Lovecraftian, yes. There's some spooky stuff going on. Tom mentioned that sleep is a big factor of this game, being that you shouldn't be out on the open ocean for too long. You might get you might see things. I think when we played the demo, which I think was called Chapter 1, the one that got me, and that was like, oh, that's really good, is when it's dark out, or basically at nighttime the fog rolls in, and it's very hard to see everything. You see the lighthouse. That's kind of like your main marker in the sea, but you start seeing things. Like you'll see other ships. They'll come at you, and it turns out they're giant anglerfish that are trying to attack you. Or if you're around an island, you might see rocks that aren't there.
That fucks me up.
When I first got that insanity effect, let's say, air quotes, that was the one that got me.
That's not an insanity effect. That happens when the fog.
Well, again, because you are, at nighttime, you're immediately already kind of like, whatchamacallit, like on edge, thank you. Yeah. And it's like panic or something they call it.
Panic at the Disco?
Yeah, I think so. But the plot also, though, Tommy, and which is so funny because you talk about how you don't want to blow past me in Spider-Man 2, yet you're like not giving a shit about this game.
No, it's not that I don't give a shit. It's just like I was just having way too much
failed game club.
No, it's not a total failure. I did play it. I'm enjoying it, but at the same time, it's also like I'm just having fun,
right?
Like kind of like how I was doing with SteamWorld Dig.
Well, yeah,
just having fun.
You beat SteamWorld Dig,
and I'll beat this eventually, dude. I beat everything.
You mean right now? Anyway,
it'd be really weird if I'm beating my meat right now while we're recording.
Figuratively, I mean,
Jesus Christ.
But
keep your fantasies to yourself.
Dredge is really good. You have to basically get these relics. That's the plot of it. You get these relics, bring it back to this man who's the collector. Who is he a good guy? Is he not? I don't know. I don't want to spoil it. It's an interesting twist. Not to say there's a twist in the game, but I mean it's about spooky fish and whatever. So,
dude, when the fucking tentacles shoot out of the water and hit your
that
fucks happens, me up. Or like when you're seeing the eyes.
Yeah,
like I'm like, oh man.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I think I've gone 2 days without sleep.
That's kind of the way to play it. And the developer even said, it was like, listen, if this game's easy, fucking don't go to sleep. If it's hard, go to sleep. You know what I mean? And then that kind of helps. Yeah, Vladimir back there. But that's what we've all been up to. Both of us have been up to. That's been our Rudetober recap together.
Yeah.
Let me go through what Rudetober stuff I've been through.
I'm interested.
So, Nation, we all remember me reading X-Men Inferno. Or, let me rephrase that. We all remember me trying to read Inferno, and how I bought the Prelude Omnibus, which had nothing to do with Inferno, which is cool. So they got me.
Bill Alfonso.
And I tried to read the Omnibus of Inferno, which was a nightmare. Even though I'm looking at it right now, not looking at it right now, but as I was looking at it, the table of contents, it takes the core story, and it does put it in proper order.
Okay.
And then after that, it does all the tie-ins at the end. Which is like, oh shit, I should have known that then, but I didn't, because I'm a jackass.
I watch so much stuff.
Reading is not my strong suit. So, but I did read, Tom let me borrow the X-Men Inferno, just the core story, and I enjoyed it. But now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to read Spider-Man tie-ins. And at the time, Nation, Spider-Man was 3 books. Spider-Man was Amazing Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, and Web of Spider-Man. And this storyline...
When did they introduce Peter Parker Spider-Man?
Adjectiveless Spider-Man?
Wasn't there a book called Peter Parker?
There was Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man.
Right.
And I think it just became Spider-Man. I mean, Spectacular Spider-Man.
Okay.
And then they wanted to obviously give... And it's funny because there's a lot of parallels at this time, because Todd McFarlane was doing Amazing Spider-Man, Jim Lee was doing Uncanny X-Men, and then they're like, man, these guys are pretty good, we should give them their own books. X-Men and Spider-Man, and then they were around for a cup of coffee and then left. But hey, what are you going to do?
Well, that's because at that time Marvel was scum.
Marvel still is kind of scum a little bit. You pay your writers and everybody. Companies aren't your friend. So at the events of Inferno, it's all basically Limbo's taking over. Go back a couple episodes, you can hear all my thoughts on that. But how does that affect the Marvel Universe at large? Actually, I don't give a shit. I want to know about Spider-Man. I'm being honest, because I mean, I
our
feel...
mailbox is eating people in
yes.
in the Spider-Man one?
Oh, and they're going to be in that too. Basically the biggest thing to come out of Spectacular Spider-Man, besides Mary Jane's cousin trying to fuck Peter, is...
Everybody wants that. Everybody wants to get that Peter pork.
That peacock.
That Parker pork.
You want to get pork by Pete. The biggest takeaway out of this is...
Parker porking.
The Hobgoblin is tired of being a fucking jabron, because he's not he's not the Green Goblin. And at this time, Harry is... he's been amnesia, so he might not be the Green Goblin, but he... Oh my god, I'm the Green
going back
Goblin.
to Spider-Man 2 on PS5. Video game Harry? Best Harry so far.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, better than fucking James Franco, I'll tell you that much. And Dane...
Well, and even better than comic book Harry.
I mean, original run Harry, fine.
Harry
I don't know post New More Day.
Harry was always such a cocksucker.
Wow.
Never liked Harry.
But the biggest...
Corporations aren't your friend.
Correct. The biggest takeaway is the Hobgoblin makes a deal with a demon and gets demon powers, which then spins out into Demogoblin,
right?
Maximum Carnage fame. That's pretty much it. There is a good...
I thought Demogoblin came out during Infinity War.
No, Doppelganger did.
Right. I always fuck that up.
They do feature a lot of the human characters. This is when Kingpin just punches a demon, which is pretty dope.
Because fucking Kingpin, dude.
Yeah, of course. It does deal with a lot of side characters like Harry, kind of coming to grips with him being the Green Goblin, but obviously doesn't want to be the Green Goblin. Does that make sense? Like, you know, he's got the fucking strength and shit. Like,
then stop taking the fucking serum.
Well, no, it's in his blood.
But I thought... Wait, so Norman was shooting himself up with the goblin serum before he started? Well, like while he was porking.
No, I'm saying like he
Harry's,
doesn't
mom?
have to take it all the time. Is what I'm saying.
So he was born with powers.
God, Salvage Shama sucks. No, he's not born with powers. Let me phrase it. He did take the serum once, but he doesn't have to like constantly drink it or whatever to take it. Like it's just with him all the time now.
But why does Norman have to constantly take it?
I don't know. Older version. Writers got lazy. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, the last chapter in this deals with Flash and Betty, just dealing with
Their relationship.
like they're seeing. I don't think they have a relationship yet. Yeah,
Flash
because they're
and
very
Betty?
friendly. They're not.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they
they're
end
not-
up being together during his Agent Venom run, right?
Maybe? I don't know. I mean,
you-
they've been friends forever, so...
Well, yeah.
Yeah, since, the Amazing Fantasy 15 days. But it deals with them seeing demons, two demons. One takes the form of Peter, Spider-Man, who Flash idolizes. The other one taking the form of Dead Ned Leeds, which is interesting. But there's no Spider-Man in this whole issue, which is like, okay, cool, because it's a side character thing, you know what I mean? And it also ties into the whole thing of how comic book tie-ins are just like, they write it and they're like, God damn, I don't know what to fucking write. Here, you want demons? Fine. Spider-Man, he's in one panel. Great. You know what I mean? Like, all good. I mean, there's some Daredevil stuff, which I did kind of want to read, but like, I wanted to read the Spider-Man stuff.
Zombiac, get on fucking Daredevil.
Yeah, no, seriously. But this was a fine tie-in, and again, the whole Demogoblin thing. I tell you, man, Todd McFarlane can draw a fucking hideous-looking creature very well, which is his whole bag. And he draws the Hobgoblin very cool, and the Lizard cool. Like I mentioned when I read his the Spider-Man run. So there's that.
Cool.
A nice little sequel, though, to that. Spider-Man... Well, not really Spider-Man. It's like Spider-Man X-Men Dark Web.
Good?
It was fine. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh my god, that was... You know how people say, like, shit cinema now? You know, like, they see something like, oh my god, that's cinema. This is peak art. This is not. This is just comic book.
Oh my god.
This is just comic book nonsense. You know,
Oh, yeah.
starring everybody's favorite two clones, Madeline Pryor and Benjamin Riley. There's a mailbox eating people.
Madeline Pryor.
It's basically Limbo Part 2. But not as good.
Inferno
Part 2, but not as good.
Madeline Pryor. Well, even though they did an Inferno.
Yeah, was that Inferno have anything to do with it, or did they just use the name? You're talking about the Hickman one. No,
yeah.
Hickman, right?
The Krakoa era.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think fucking Moira McTaggart was just burning shit to the ground.
Moira McTaggart.
Stupid bitch. Madeline Pryor, better clone than Ben Reilly.
Here's the deal, Ben Reilly. And you're going to just completely take everything I say and just
No, not
throw it out because you have your own opinion, which is fine.
Well, yeah, I mean, proof in point, I unlocked the Ben Reilly suit
and threw your game out immediately.
Yeah, I deleted it.
Right, there you go. The thing with the clones, the thing with both Madeline and Ben, is that they thought for a long time that they were somebody else. And as somebody who's read Spider-Man books, who read Spider-Man books as the Clone Saga was coming out, so I have that nostalgia already in me, is that when they come to the terms that they're not the genuine article, what do? And for a long time, Ben was like, you know what? I'm going to be my own man now. Fine. No problem. For Madeline, it was like, okay, I'm just going to rule Limbo. I'm going to be who I am. But what Dark Web does is...
but first, I'm gonna sacrifice my son.
Well, yeah, there's that too. But what Dark Web wants to talk about is these characters want to try to get what they thought were their lives back. Okay? So... And that's two form. So Madeline wants to get... They have backups of people's brains now in the Krakoa era. So... Want to get that from Jean Grey, okay? Ben needs to get and corrupt Peter enough to, I guess, assume his memories. The Beyond arc prior to this, which reintroduced Ben after Clone Conspiracy and Spider-Verse, or Spider-Geddon, whatever, dealt with him coming, or not coming to grips that his whole life is a lie, you know what I mean? And he's almost like a shell of a person, you know what I mean? And I think when you deal with clones, that's interesting because even like they do that in the Clone Wars, where they like what are we? You know what I mean? Like the whole clone rights movement. It might be more in Bad Batch, but they talk about that. They're like, what the fuck are we? Like, do we have lives? Are we just born to be soldiers? You know what I mean? The same thing with Ben. You know, like what the fuck am I? Like I was just born to fight Peter Parker in Shea Stadium, and now that didn't. You know, and then I lost that. I know you can. I know you have ideas and thoughts and opinions, Tom.
Kane Parker is better.
Kane Parker's dead.
Again?
Yeah, again. Well, yeah, again.
He'll be back.
Yeah, of course. Comics.
Hey, take a drink.
But I like...
Take a drink.
Alright, fine, I'll take a drink. Clunk it up. I saw that. So Ben's known as this character called Chasm. Because his whole life is a chasm, whatever. It's mopey, again, Scarlet Spider in Across the Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse. Perfect, because it was just like, yeah, you're a fucking joke. But I love him. I listen, I'm not going to be like, no, they did Ben Reilly bad. Like, whatever. Like, his character is always going to be mishandled because of all the stigma of the Clone Saga and just the fact that he's not Spider-Man, which is kind of like the point. Like, my guy, you're not Spider-Man, so, like, what are you going to do? I guess I'm going to be a villain now.
And that's why Kane is, and you're going to disagree, that Kane is better. Because he actually went out and he tried to make his own life.
Well, so did
Ben.
Did Scarlet Spider run at a time? Yeah.
No.
Yes. You don't know enough about the character.
Ben was always trying to either one replace Peter.
He was never trying to replace Peter. Editorial wanted him to replace Peter.
Look,
Ben was just like,
are you gonna believe what your eyes tell you or what I say?
The first one, not you.
You're a fool.
Okay, one of us is a fool.
Duh.
If so, here's the deal with how this is collected. It puts all the Spider-Mans together, and then so Venom's up in this mix too. I don't know what the fuck is going on in this Venom run. I'll tell you that much because I think Venom. Eddie Brock is the King in Black. Huh?
Who's writing it?
Al Ewing.
Okay, so this is when him and
Donny
Cates swapped.
Yep.
Because I think Donny Cates right now is writing
Hulk.
Thor.
Oh, again? I
Or maybe Hulk.
Yeah, I thought it was Hulk.
I think Hulk. Yeah.
So
Venom. I still want to get the
Eddie Brock is doing like a fucking multiverse thing. Like he's doing his own Spider-Verse at the time of this. But he came back because like Dylan is now Venom, and I guess he thought that Dylan was dying, so he had to come back. But then Madeline corrupted him, or Chasm corrupted him, either or. So now he's back to his own like the old like eat brains, fight Spider-Man. Like they made him dumb just for the fuck of it.
Right.
And this is when he turns into Bedlam though, who is just a big red Venom with not Carnage, with a chainsaw arm. Because why not?
Fucking Ash Williams, man.
There's X-Men books in here too, and a Ms. Marvel, 2 Ms. Marvel books, which is great art, I gotta say. On that. That's Francisco Moriano.
Can I see?
Yes, let me get the fucking.
Holy shit!
Come here, tits. Yeah, fan through it, Tommy. So like I said, they collect the Spider-Mans. They collect everything separately. Spider-Man is, I think, like 4 or 5 issues, and they're both bookended with a dark web intro and a dark web outro.
See, the one thing I don't get about Spider-Man is they always make him like his suit look. Why is Havoc gotta be wearing his Inferno outfit?
Oh, they put him in that because of get it reference. Ha 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 ha. Dead air.
Shut up! See?
Oh, then you got Wreck Rap up in the mix, which is a demon, but a good demon.
Okay.
He's just basically big, strong Spider-Man. Big, strong, dumb Spider-Man. Which, sure, whatever. Hollow's Eve is an interesting character. I think it was Ben Reilly's love interest, and her powers are that she can wear a mask and then embody that monster.
That's stupid.
But a newly announced Marvel Legends figure too coming out.
Oh, is that who that is?
Interesting design. I would say she's not a goblin, but she's got like a
is
goblin.
That her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she wears like a werewolf mask, turns into a werewolf. She wears a Frankenstein's monster, the creature mask, and turns into the creature, or a vampire, or a bat, or a bug human. Bug.
So stupid as fuck.
That's a very stretch.
That's very niche.
Yeah, that's very much like, oh, your moveset is this and that is it.
So wait, now
interesting look.
Now the chasm, whatever the fuck Ben Reilly wants to call himself, like turn on Marilyn.
Do you want to read this or no?
Eventually,
okay.
Like turn on Marilyn Pryor, because I'm seeing like Gene and like Scott are like, "Yo, Marilyn, we got this."
So
we're gonna help you out.
I'm not gonna spoil this, but their plots resolve differently. So then, therefore, now they're at odds against each other. Does that make sense? Like they both team up. And then they both... Something all right?
Fuck yeah, I just looked up the Immortal Hulk fucking omnibus.
Do that.
$135.
That's accurate. That's about
I know.
Like a thick omnibus.
I know. It's going to the shopping cart.
So, oh boy, here we go. Get some Arizona vodkas in this guy.
It works, though.
It works. I see that. Yeah, your credit card's saying the same thing.
No.
No.
No, wait.
Be here tomorrow.
I'll see what birthday money brings.
So, Ben's doing his plot.
Norman,
Madeline's doing his plot.
Golden Goblin now.
She's doing her plot. And they both resolve, like I said, differently. And now they're at odds. What's fun, though, is when you read Amazing Spider-Man, whatever it is, like the 3rd issue to the 4th issue, and then Madeline basically resolves it on her own, where she's just like, "Oh, Ben, I'm not doing this plan anymore," or whatever. So I'm like, "Cool, I guess I don't have to read X-Men now." You know what I mean? Like, at least in that case, put the story in chronological order. But no, we're not going to do that. I mean, I like the look. I like Ben's look. I have the Chasm figure, of course, because
I see he's
fucking Marco
Polo. See, I like the costume because it's almost very like Superior Spider-Man, but he still has the stupid fucking
the outside web shooters. Yep,
hit it. And I think the pouches.
I don't know.
On the ankles.
I don't know, but this really just kind of like brings Madeline back into power, who is now running the Dark X-Men. So
I still don't know why Gambit's on there.
Because you need someone to be like, wow, Gambit's fishy. Gambit sells, bro.
And Archangel's on there, too.
And Havoc, too, no? I think.
Well, yeah.
Everywhere Madeline goes.
Or Vampire.
Everywhere Madeline goes. Another Spider-Man book I read, which, you know what, I'm going to pull this. Tell me. So another book I read. Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man. So I bought this on... I didn't really know much about it, outside of just the art. And the name, because obviously it's a play on Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. And I was just like, oh, I'm curious, like, what is it? Obviously, it's just a fucking another multiverse, air quotes, what if sort of thing, you know what I mean? Like, it takes place in its own universe, I'm sure. But it's pretty cool art, I'm going to say, and that's really all I can say about it.
Who
this
writes
is written by Taboo. This is that
Taboo.
fella from Black Eyed Peas. He's like the 3rd famous member. He's not Fergie, he's not Will.i.am, and he's not the other guy. Taboo. He's Native American descent, so there's a lot of, like, Native American lore in this. You can fan through this, you don't read it. Basically, Pete's in Los Angeles, he's in California, and, like, every issue is like, let's do something California-related. Let's go rollerblading, or when it gets, like, into the spectacular shit, then it's like, oh, alright, that's pretty interesting. Like, panel to panel is fine. But, like, when it starts doing, like, the crazy shit...
Who's the chick he's doing yoga with?
Some fucking chick they just invented. I don't know. Who becomes Dreamweaver or some shit. Or
This
Dream
looks
Spider.
horrible.
Alright, well, you're a clown. What can I tell you?
You just said it was...
No, panel to panel, but, like, when they do, like, that's pretty crazy. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, alright, somebody really put pen to paper there.
Yeah.
And really worked on that. Like, when they do their full panels. Like, this is stupid, but it's like, okay, that's cool. Basically, Pete's in California doing California stuff.
California.
Runs into the Demon Bear, who, they were doing, like, some sort of science shit, and they they infected the dream world by accident, so, the Demon Bear needs, Peter, or I need Spider-Man to do some hero shit, which just basically involves, like, fighting a monster. I don't know.
Spider-Man, what are you doing?
So, yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the suit. The suit's interesting. He's got, like, claws and shit, and, like, smoky eyes. Like that. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's kind of crap, though. The story itself is really...
Meanwhile, I just said, it looks okay. Meanwhile, he just shot all over.
No, the writing is dumb. The writing is unnecessary.
The art's
like,
not that
every
great,
panel
guys.
is... It's subjective. Alright, art is subjective. The art... the writing is like... You know, science. Oh, we're stuck in LA traffic. Science. Oh, let's do yoga.
Is it too late for you to get your money back?
That was like $12.
Yeah, it's like you could put that towards like tank of gas.
So yeah, that's pretty. That looks cool. Okay. We'll agree to disagree. And of course, he fights Demon Avengers, like, because that's a thing.
I totally disagree.
Yeah, not worth it at all. But live and learn.
I could have told you that. Like, if you messaged that to me, be like, "Yo, should I get this?" Absolutely not.
Yeah, no, I'm not listening to you, as you know, as you are well aware.
Oh,
well aware.
Whoa, wait, really? You don't listen to me? Yeah, you should totally buy this. Hey, I just got the Punisher video game.
I bought fucking more beer with that. You're like, I'm in charge of you.
I still told you to buy one of those beers.
I played some video games. Kid Dracula. On the
you dumb bastard.
I mean, it's in the Castlevania series. It is about
I do hate you sometimes.
Why? Kid Dracula. It's a Castlevania game I never played. It's
boy.
available on the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. It's cute. I don't think it was ever. I don't think it ever came to America. I think it was
America. Oh fuck yeah! There it is. Focusing on one word. I didn't say that.
It's a cute NES style platformer that you basically play as Alucard, like like that. Like that is the Kid Dracula.
It's cute,
and it has some like Castlevania. It's got some music and shit, and it's some references. Outside of it just being a Castlevania game, it's cute. It's like Mighty Final Fight to Final Fight. Should be fun. Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows, which is the worst Shovel Knight downloadable thing, whatever you want to call it, mission, chapter. This is the one where you play as Plague Knight. Did you play any of the Shovel Knight? The other ones? I know you played Shovel Knight.
I played some of Spectre Knight.
Okay.
Shit.
That one's good.
Yeah.
But I played like Plague of Shadows. I only played when I think it came out, maybe to Wii U, and then I never played it again. I own Shovel Knight on Wii U and 3DS and Switch now.
Shovel Knight's so good.
Shovel Knight is really good. I love it.
So
and I've
good.
played all the other ones multiple times, but I've only played Plague of Shadows once. Plague of Shadows is actually the only one that you can't buy standalone. You can buy Shovel Knight. You could buy the Spectre of Torment.
Treasure Trove.
You have to buy the Treasure Trove to get access to Plague Knight.
Which I think you got me last birthday.
I think so, yeah.
Or Christmas.
But Plague Knight, this game, it plays differently. Like his whole movement system, he has like a weak double jump, but like then you can like throw a bomb to almost triple jump, which is kind of like your main thing, and like you can craft bombs to like either like hone in on somebody or circle around you, or just throw in like like it kind of floats upward or something like that. It really is the worst Shovel Knight bit, and I mean I don't know about Shovel Knight Showdown, which is like their Smash Brothers thing.
Showdown.
There is, but I'll finish it because maybe I won't. I don't know. At one point though, I'm like I don't think I'm going to finish this fucking game because it was like really cheap. Really cheap. It's old school. What are you gonna do? Carrion. This was a game you played. This game, right, Tommy?
I didn't finish it.
Okay.
Typical Tom.
There you go. I mean, listen. This game, I got to points where I'm just like,
how many games do you have in your collection that you have not completed?
Correct, or started for that matter.
Yeah, or unwrapped.
But Carrion was on that list. So I'm like, you know what? Let's get it going, boys. Carrion, you play as like the thing. You play as like the big blobby thing monster, and
it's fun though.
It is fun. It definitely wears thin after a while.
I know they were. I know when it first came out, they were like trying to be like, "This is the next great Castle, Metrovania."
Fuck, who was drunk saying that?
A lot of dumb YouTubers.
No, yeah, absolutely.
I played
Interesting
it.
style,
Absolutely,
but like, yeah, it's kind of it wears its welcome.
Yeah.
Maybe after the first hour.
Yeah.
Like you mutate, you get more powers, blah blah blah. It ends. I'll tell you the ending though, which was like I guess them trying to make a point or something like that. The last upgrade, I probably did.
Yeah.
The last upgrade you get is you can turn into a human. So like you just walk out of the vault.
Okay.
So it's like, ooh man, now he's out in the open. Who cares? Whatever.
Wow.
Spoiled the game for you. Another middling horror game.
Never need to play it.
Layers of Fear. This was $3 on the eShop. This is the game that's done by Bloober Team, who is going to be handling the Silent Hill 2. That's Tom's eyes rolling in the back of his head.
Oh, I'm watching.
Okay.
People just throwing shit in the grave.
Silent Hill 2 remake, which people are upset about because I think Bloober Team, I don't know the controversy, but I think they're just really one note. This game is like a haunted house. Like, you're just walking and things are happening, which are admittedly scary because it's like, oh shit. But like, there's no danger, there's no combat, like something rushes at you and then it
Unlike
disappears.
Luigi's Mansion.
No, yeah, Luigi's Mansion is an actual action game. Like, you actually have to do things. This is like a puzzle game, which you just basically walk in, open doors, and pick up keys, and you just walk through. Like, it's definitely like a walking simulator horror game. But like I said, admittedly, like I would get chills because like something will happen, and I'm like okay, like that was admittedly scary. But I knew also I'm like, there's nothing's gonna happen to me. You know what I mean? Even in the game, like I'm not going to die. I'm not going to get a game over.
That's why I refuse to go to like haunted houses.
Right, yeah, that's what
because
you just walk
there's
through.
No real terror. There's nothing.
Tom wants to get murdered in a haunted house.
No, but like, there's nothing really to be scared about. And Triple H is literally burying the Undertaker.
You should go to a haunted cornfield. Then you could get lost. How about that? And you can stay there forever.
Can't, because they do point you in the right direction.
You're going to listen to the monsters now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Monsters have never steered me wrong.
Layers of Fear.
I've hung out with you long enough.
Layers of Fear kind of stank, but whatever. It was an experience for $3. Fine. And I was curious. I wanted to know about it, and now I do.
Last time I was curious, he got pegged.
But a game that really surprised me was Cult of the Lamb. Now, Cult of the Lamb right now is available.
I've heard a lot of fun things about this.
Cult of the Lamb right now is available for if you have the Switch Online. You have like a free access to it.
Oh, really?
For a couple days, for I think maybe the end of the month. I'm sorry.
I got better things to spend $20 on right now.
But I really enjoyed this game.
It was cute. This game, for what I've seen, it was cute.
This game hit to the point that I'm like, I could not stop playing. I literally was like trying to find a good spot to break, and I couldn't. And at one point, I'm just like, I have to stop because I will just keep playing it. So that's what the loop is. So the plot of this game is you play a cute little lamb, and you get sacrificed to an eldritch god, who then turns around and is like, "Oh no, you're going to be my disciple now. So I'm going to bring you back to life." What?
Your word of the day calendar today?
Eldritch. It's a fucking actual word, and it makes me sound
like
smart.
4 times.
Well, I'm going to keep fucking saying it, my guy. Okay. I'm glad you're honing in on words. That's really good, Tom. That's really good. I meant to do the applause, but whatever. Here he goes. Takes the button. You play as a cute little lamb who gets resurrected, and you go on these what they call crusades to find more followers, find supplies for your cult. You also are going to lead a cult, so it has a lot of like management simulation stuff, like an Animal Crossing, or any sort of other management, micromanagement sim.
I deal with enough micromanagement at work.
Honestly, I can see why people might be over this. It's the same thing with Animal Crossing. Like, people, what do you do chores? Like, yeah, but like, the hook is more, fun animals, fun story, whatever, good gameplay. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what this game has. You get followers for your cult. They kind of give you what's the fucking devotion, and then you can level up. Then you go back out to the Crusades. You get more. You try to fight these bishops, and you do these things. Like I got hooked. And admittedly, though, the Switch version is not that great. It's kind of buggy. I didn't really run into any bugs, knock on wood, that I will. But I ordered it physical, and I will definitely want to play more of this. So that was a very nice surprise for me. That's all I've been playing. Rudetober recap. It's going to be 3 times as long as yours. Where's the notes?
You mean 3 times shorter than mine, what you've been watching.
Yours is 3 times longer.
That's not what you just said.
What are we doing in the Shadows Season 5? What are we doing in the Shadows Season 5? Out on Hulu. Came out fresh this year. You've admittedly been a little removed from What We Do in the Shadows, the franchise series, if you will. I don't want to spoil anything, but it is more of the same. Yeah, no, it's more, and it's great acting by the Matt Berry, the guy who plays Laszlo. Matt
Berry is so good.
I could do without. So they made Kristen Schaal, whatever her name is. She was. Did you get to the character of the guide? She was in like season 2 every so often.
Yeah.
She's like a regular character now. I don't like her. Just in general. Like, sorry, Kristen Schaal. I know you listen, but like, I don't like you.
I actually didn't like her when she first showed up.
Yeah,
like,
I thought it was like I
don't like her.
Yeah, I don't like the character, and I don't like
the actress.
I don't like the actress. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
You're not funny.
I'm not. Yeah.
I'm. We know you listen.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Listen to RudeBoyz.
I hope you keep listening. Hope you keep listening.
You should continue writing.
You should quit your day job
and
acting.
Do better things.
Yes. But it's good. They all have their own little plots, you know.
Was this the Kitty Vick shit?
Probably. They all have their own little plots. Laszlo and Guillermo.
I don't know.
Guillermo.
Del Toro. Not Del Toro.
Not Del Toro. They have their own little plot going on. Oh, you got to get into season 4. Season 4 is good. Nandor gets a genie, which is very funny.
I started watching season 4, so yes, I do know. I do know of the genie.
Okay,
yes.
cool. Yeah, that's a fun plot.
Yeah, no, because the last, I watched all of season 3 where, Laszlo was just like, oh yeah, no, we're totally gonna go to England.
Sure. Yeah, because they got invited someplace.
Right, and he puts Guillermo in there.
Right, but the fun thing about these things is like, hey, remember all that shit that happened last season? Fucking who cares?
Yeah.
Here's this season,
And the house was flooding. And
the house was in bad repair.
And like Laszlo and Naja were just fucking the whole time, which
that's
was
what
funny.
They do.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. No.
It's a funny show.
It's a great show, and. Yeah,
and season 5 is more of the same.
Yeah, Tequila Wakanda's hysterical in it.
Who does he play in it?
Doesn't he show up? Like
I'm sure he shows up, but I mean, he played one of the original vampires.
Like he wrote it, right? Like
yeah. Well, he wrote it or produced it.
Right?
He had his hands in the mix.
I thought he shows up in it more than just the one time.
I don't remember.
I could be completely wrong and fever dreamed it.
I remember I was talking about
I love the scene in season 1 where like the Council of Vampires.
Oh yeah, that was good.
And you have fucking and you have fucking Wesley Snipes Zoom acting up.
You had him. You had Paul Rubens, R.I.P.
They tried to get Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt
and fucking Pattinson too.
Yeah,
like all other fictional vampires out in the media to come as the
Gary
the
Oldman would
be
great.
But yeah, it's a fun show.
Yeah.
I remember I was talking maybe last Rudetober about Wellington Paranormal, which was like a New Zealand cops show, but it dealt with the paranormal stuff, and it was a spin-off of What We Do in the Shadows, to the point that I think the character's name was Deacon. He was, I think, the human in the movie What We Do in the Shadows that got turned into a vampire.
Okay,
and he was the one like being very obvious. Remember, it was like, dude, like he's like flying everywhere, So he shows up in an episode. So And that's all on HBO Max too. Or Max.
Yeah, I forget what's his name. Hated him.
Jeremy Clement or whatever.
I think so. Yeah.
Boy in the Shadows still fun. A fun watch.
Oh my god, yes. Like, I actually have to say, I think I might like the show a little bit better than the movie.
Oh, the show gives you so much more.
No. I love the movie.
I was worried.
Like, I remember the first time I showed you the movie, you're like, "Holy, what?"
It was a lot of fun.
This is so much. I'm still waiting for the sequel.
I was afraid. Well, I mean, this is it.
They were supposed to do one about the werewolves.
Oh, right. I remember you saying,
"Hey,
yes.
we're werewolves, not werewolves."
I mean, you got werewolves in this show.
Best line in the whole movie.
And we were afraid that this show was just going to rip the movie. Like, if you didn't see the movie...
No,
guess what?
it's
No,
its
it didn't.
own
It did its own thing. No, it was
which
great.
I love.
It was great. And all the fucking Colin Robinson stuff was very funny, too.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Matt
Berry.
Matt Berry
steals
the fucking... Yeah,
he
he's the
steals
boss.
that show.
We were talking...
If you like him, you should watch IT Crowd.
The who?
IT Crowd.
Oh, he's in that?
Yeah.
Obviously. If you like him, you should watch the show that he's not in. We were talking about Mike Flanagan's work, Haunting of Hill House.
Oh my God,
I watched with my girlfriend.
What'd she think?
She liked it.
Nice.
I still think that the last episode is very epilogue-y and very much like, because I remember watching like the first, I think it's 10 episodes, the 9 episodes or whatever it is, or whatever, however many episodes it is. And it's like, when that episode ends, it's like, oh, I don't need to see any more.
Right.
I know what happens now. And then everything else is just kind of epilogue-y. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
But still very good, still well done, very spooky, especially knowing the twists and the plot now, after watching it, like with that neck lady and everybody's, what's going on between, like, the family and the father and, how the mother got possessed because they have some sort of, they're like mediums almost, you know what I mean?
Right, which is why I think Theo was wearing the gloves.
Mike Flanagan's wife is lesbian.
Is she?
Yeah, she's with the hot Asian tattooed woman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if your girlfriend is still interested in them, you could probably honestly have her skip Blind Manor. Blind Manor was okay.
Yeah, Blind Manor was like meh.
Midnight Mass though. Really good.
We tried to watch Midnight Club. Were we supposed to watch Mass first?
Watch
Are
Midnight.
they related?
I would say no. Not
Midnight?
related at all. No, Midnight Club is about like the kids with the cancer and they're in the hospice. The stories,
that thrilling plot. Yeah,
the stories that they tell are a lot better than the main plot. 100%.
Yeah.
Midnight Mass was really good, which is where what's her name? I don't know her name. The redhead from House of Usher,
the eldest daughter.
Yeah,
who's she's the wife in Haunting a Hill House. The one who was married to the author, Dario Naharis's wife.
Really?
Yeah, second Dario.
Huh?
Second Dario? Yeah, second Dario. Dario from Game of Thrones, right? The Daenerys' mercenary.
I know who you're talking
was Dario,
about.
right?
I know who you're talking about.
Not Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. Well, the first
Dario was
Pedro Pascal was not Dario.
No, I know, but he kind of has that.
The first Dario was Francis.
Francis
from Deadpool.
Really?
Yes.
Oh shit.
That's him. Yep.
Wow. Fuck.
Yeah.
Wow, we just went fucking
shit. Pedro Pascal's nowhere near.
No, I know, but he
we will be talking about Pedro Pascal though shortly.
Can't wait. Actually, I say that in a good way. He's a good.
He really is.
You know who are good actors though?
Who?
The New Day. Because I watched Escape the Undertaker on Netflix. It was 40 minutes.
We were supposed to do this together. No way. We were supposed to do this shit together.
Tom, I can tell you, that wouldn't have added anything to it.
Absolutely, it would have.
No, it would not.
It is us.
I don't know if this is canon or not to Undertaker lore, but the Undertaker has a mansion, which is just a house that I guess maybe they shoot pornos in, but has Halloween decorations.
So it was the Brian Pillman house, the Triple H house?
No, it was like a mansion, not like a house, but this was like a mansion.
It's probably Vince McMahon's house.
Could be. Where he has the urn, and the urn has to absorb the souls of positivity you can see what's going on now, right? With the New Day. Now, the New Day wants to earn...
Interesting!
The New Day wants to earn because they want to add the power of the urn to their power of positivity. So they go in this mansion, which is like... It's like a whole bunch of escape rooms. And they're just clowning around. Like, I feel like they had a lot of fun doing this, where the Undertaker truly could not have been bothered. The Undertaker is, like, bald in some scenes and has hair in some scenes. I don't understand.
Vince McMahon backed up that truck of money. And
absolutely, yeah.
He was just like, yep.
Taker would do anything. He didn't have to do it. Vince would just ask him to do it. He would do it. Yeah. But I don't know if it's canon, so I don't know if it really works with the lore.
Show up in AEW.
Ugh. No, he would never. He would never.
Yeah, he's a lifer.
Yeah. It was... Whatever. It's the New Day.
It was dumb.
It was the New Day. I watched it for them, really.
Absolutely.
Because they definitely... Yeah, Taker's like, just be your character. That's the thing, man. Listen, there should be more in-character wrestling movies, shows, you know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit about, like, total divas, behind-the-scenes shit. I don't care about that. Because 9 times out of 10, these characters are fucking working you anyway. Like, just... Like, a fucking... Okay, See No Evil? Like, I never saw that, but, like, I guess that's the closest you're gonna get to Kane in a movie, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Jacob Goodnight. There you go. Which, I mean, remember there was a book? There was a book about Kane's journey into darkness?
Yeah, they really went hard on, like, Kane.
These characters have lore, man.
Yeah.
Just fucking, canonize it. What do you want me to tell you? But yeah, they should do more like that. But that's all I've been up to Rudetober related.
Yeah.
And now the floodgates are open. So, how are we gonna do this, Tom? Am I just gonna have to put a buzzer and keep you on track, or?
We're gonna have to pause this real quick.
Oh, here we go, everybody. Let's take a bathroom break. All right, we're back. Tom's freshly urinated.
So the way we're gonna
I hope everybody else peed, because it's gonna be.
No, the way I'm gonna do this, I'm only gonna talk about ones that really stuck out. Hard to me.
But by all means, go through your thing.
But I will also
thumbs up, thumbs down.
But I will also tell you where you can watch these as well, if you're interested.
Smart.
Which I know you will not be.
I will not be, but maybe somebody listening does. Maybe Kristen Schaal, when she has a lot of time on her hands because she quit acting, she's got,
Who?
Kristen Schaal. The guide! The thing we were just talking about. The lady, the actress I can't stand.
Which one?
Kristen Schaal? Schaal?
What was she in again?
Are you okay?
No.
Oh my god.
What was she in again?
She was the guide in What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Holy fuck.
Oh, shut up!
I know it's been a long episode, but good lord.
It has! We're legit.
I think we need a beer.
Yeah. Alright. So, I started Rudetober in September.
Oh, this doesn't count.
Absolutely it does. Why does it count, Chris?
Because Rudetober is not a month. It's a...
State of mind. There you go, Bubba. So I watched The Wreched, which was on Netflix. This is about a kid. He went through some shit. What are we drinking?
Alright, so this is a beer with monsters on it. It's called Dismembers Only.
Yes, it has
Imperial...
It has Toxie on it from the Toxic Avenger.
I mean, it has, like, off-brand Toxie on it.
Well, he's wearing the tutu, so that's why I'm saying.
Yeah, but he also has 3 eyes.
Alright.
It's an Imperial Milk Stout aged in bourbon barrels with cocoa nibs. Yes, Tommy. Cherries and dried bananas added. It's not normal, says a zombie. Alright, clink it up. It's not bad. I like it.
It's weird.
It's got a lot of fruit flavors to it.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot going on in my mouth right now.
Okay. Oh yeah, the blueberry and the vodka, yeah.
That I don't know how I feel. Well, no, because now I got the cherry and banana, and
it's a fruit explosion in your mouth, Tom.
It's like, yeah.
And Toxie came to play.
Toxie blew in my mouth.
Tom got distracted at Jillian Hall. I gotta go. I mean, she's got a mole on her face. This is, I guess, when Boogeyman eats the mole off her face.
So the Wretched kid went through some shit. Like, he apparently tried to kill himself, and he goes to stay with his dad, and there's a lot of, like, curses, like, that surround this, like, small town that he's in.
Okay.
Very cool.
Alright, cool. Where can they see it?
Netflix, I said.
Oh, sorry. Just recapping, that's it.
Evil Dead 2013.
So, okay, so this is
I saw this in the theaters, and that was the only time I saw it. And then I was like, let me watch this again.
Okay.
And so,
it's a reboot.
No, it still takes place in the same universe. Dude, if it has the Evil Dead name, it takes place in the same universe.
Okay, cool.
So,
well, just the fact that it was called Evil Dead.
Right.
Which is another movie in that universe.
Mm-hmm.
So, hence my confusion.
Well, I'm going to tell you why it connects. It's so weird.
The beer, yeah.
I'm sure it's on the
it's
color.
tasty, though. Color? It's going to look like beer. It's milk stout. It's dark, I'm sure.
Okay. This guy, man, let me tell you.
You going to tell me or not? Oh, swallow.
You're an asshole.
Okay. Evil Dead 2013.
So, this guy and a group of friends are trying to get his sister sober.
Okay.
So, they're trying to make her go cold turkey.
Okay.
Because she's been a heroin addict.
Okay.
Now, he kind of disappeared from her and the mom, and like, their mom, because he was just like, I can't take this shit anymore.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know, I need to step away.
Yeah.
But then he was just like, alright, look, my sister needs help. Like, so I'm gonna be there for her and whatnot.
Okay.
Insanity ensues because a fucking English teacher finds the Necronomicon.
Naturally.
And decides to read it. English teachers, or teachers in general, not everything has to be educational.
Right.
Stop it.
Just stop it. What are you doing?
This movie does get gory.
Okay.
But again, it's that Evil Dead gore.
Yeah.
Where it's fun gore.
Right.
I call it.
Like Igor.
Ash does show up.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool. So that's how it ties. You know, it ties it all in.
Right.
Very cool. If you've never seen it, currently it is on Hulu.
Okay.
Chris, it's on Hulu.
Thank you.
I just want to make sure you heard it.
I heard it, yeah.
Because you didn't hear the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, I watched was a 70s movie called Devil's Reign.
Okay.
This starred the incomparable William Shatner.
Okay, yeah, he was incomparable. Sure.
Tom Skerritt. Who?
I have no clue.
You'll know Tom Skerritt once I show you him.
Okay.
This, you know, this was a cult movie.
Like a cult following?
Like,
or
yeah,
it had cults involved? Both.
There were, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There were cults involved, and there was the occult.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Involved.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you know Tom Skerritt, dude. That's Tom Skerritt. You've seen him and stuff.
I'm sure I have.
I'm
sure I have.
He was an alien, for fuck's sakes. He was Dallas.
I honestly can't.
He was the one who was trying. He was the captain of the ship. Dallas was the captain of the ship.
I can't pull that out of my brain.
He was Viper in Top Gun.
Okay, we're just going through his filmography, please.
I'm trying to educate you.
Clearly, my brain doesn't want it. So
yeah, well, that's because you're stupid hungover, and I'm feeding you. Oh, he's also in Alien Isolation.
We're literally.
I'm just trying to help.
IMDbing him right.
I'm trying to educate you, and you want to be a dick.
I thought educate. It doesn't have to be all about education, Tom.
Oh, you're such a dick. I hate you. Anyway, Devil's Reign, very cool. I dig cult stuff.
Okay.
And I kind of feel like your girlfriend would dig cult stuff.
Right. Yeah, she probably did. We watched that that Mormon movie, remember? Or Jehovah's Witnesses, whatever it was.
Oh, with Andrew Garfield?
Yes.
Yeah. I got a couple good.
Obviously, it's an occult, but it has cult vibes.
Yeah, it's religion. It's a cult.
It's a cult. Yeah.
I got a good,
not a cult.
I got a couple of good cult movies that I think your girlfriend would like.
Okay.
I watched, much to my very dislike of Dario Argento.
Okay.
He did Suspiria.
Okay.
I'm sure you've heard of that movie.
That's the movie with
They did a remake, yes.
I'm just thinking of Suburbia. Never mind.
Nope, Suspiria, you
Right, okay.
idiot. But I watched this movie called Phenomena.
Do. There
There it is. I knew as soon as I was saying, I was like, I'm not gonna get through it. It's had Jennifer Connelly in it, Donald Pleaskin,
right,
a helper monkey, which was awesome, with a giant ass. Yeah, like the ass.
That monkey's got a great big ass.
It really did.
Said Al Pacino.
Really cool. Like this girl, she's trying to like help solve these like murder cases that were involving bugs, so she could talk to bugs.
Okay,
it was
is
weird.
This the remake? This is the original. What are you talking about? Suspiria?
No, the movie is called Phenomena.
Oh.
Dario Argento directed it. Who also
I thought we were talking about Suspiria. Okay, sorry.
I will never talk about Suspiria. I hated that movie.
Okay.
Next movie was called
Where can they watch Phenomenon?
Shudder.
Shudder.
Sorry, Devil's Reign is also Shudder.
Shudder.
Shudder's a really fun.
If you're into horror movies,
application, yeah.
Application.
That's
what it is.
El Conde, which you can watch on Netflix. It's a Netflix original. It's about it's about a Cuban dictator. Apparently a well-known Cuban dictator, which I didn't even know. Like he was part of the ew.
Oh, sí. Yes, no me gusta. No me gusta la televisión.
Did I do this during yours?
Yes, you did, actually.
I did.
Yes, you did.
Apparently the dude was like a
Boogeyman is eating Jillian Hall's mole right now, which Vince is cracking up in the back.
Absolutely.
I know right now. Audience of one.
Oh, stop! I can't.
That's why this is on here right now.
I know. So this is apparently about a real life
dumbest fucking shit.
It really is about a
They're
real
the leader in sports entertainment right now. Tom,
yeah.
Do you know this?
About a real Cuban, dictator who was part of. He was apparently part of the Nazi Party.
Okay.
And escaped to Cuba. And
right.
He was a vampire and
naturally, as they all are.
It was very well done. It was done in black and white.
Okay.
I would say definitely watch it with subtitles on. Because they do, a lot of the characters have a very heavy Cuban accent. So, yes. And honestly, I think this is one your girlfriend can survive.
Okay.
It's not gory for gore's sake.
That's good.
Yeah. It's like, your typical vampire gore.
Right, yeah. Bite on the neck here and there.
Exactly. You'll bite on a tit, like in Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah.
Another good one I watched, The Pope's Exorcist.
Oh, this is
with Russell Crowe.
Right.
You can currently watch it on Netflix.
Pope's Exorcist. Didn't was there like a WWE tie-in? Remember that? I think when they first went to Peacock, the movie was coming out on Peacock, so then they were like, they advertised the Pope's Exorcist. I think it was WrestleMania. I'm gonna Google it real quick.
You're probably right. Was that the WrestleMania? I don't really remember.
Tom, which WrestleManias do you remember?
The one we watched at Louisa's, where I was hammered.
Could have been.
On night one.
Could have been.
Where I almost got into a fight.
When are you not getting in fights?
When you and I are just hanging out.
So is he the exorcist for the Pope, or he exorcises the Pope? Russell Crowe is. WrestleMania 39.
Huh?
WrestleMania 39.
Is that the one where...
Right before the Hell in a Cell match between Edge and Finn Balor. Russell Crowe
Christ.
cut a promo.
Okay.
Advertisement.
So, yeah. So, anyway.
Was it better than that? I don't remember it.
The movie was good.
Okay.
I know it got shit panned in the fucking...
WrestleMania 39, yes, it did.
I thought you just said 29.
39.
Oh, okay. I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Like I do.
Yes.
This is a really weird beer, man.
It is. But
all those
good.
fruit flavors are just... It's
Mingling.
mix mashing right here.
Right. We got blueberry, you got cherries and bananas.
Well, no, I mean, this is buried with this.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a lot going on.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
There's a lot going on. Listen, we got 7 more beers, so it's okay.
I have work tomorrow.
Listen, be a man. All right. Accurate.
You better be putting some fucking food in my belly.
So was this good or no?
I liked it.
Okay, cool.
I did, and honestly, another movie I think your girlfriend can make it through.
Pope's Exorcist, everybody.
On
starring
Netflix
Russell
currently.
Crowe. On Netflix.
Next one is called House.
House with Hugh Laurie, right?
No.
House MD. No?
No.
Oh. Sure.
So this is with, I don't know if you ever watched...
Is that animated movie where the house is alive?
Are you going to let me talk? Yeah, keep interrupting.
No, yes.
So, Richard Knoll is in this. Bull.
That is.
Bull from fucking Night Court.
The gentleman who passed recently.
Yes, he's in this. So is, I don't know if you ever watched the show Greatest American Hero.
No,
if
I've
you've
heard
ever
of
heard of
this.
it. The main guy.
Believe it or not.
Yes.
I'm walking on
Yeah.
it.
The main guy from that is in this as well. He was
cool.
also...
The Greatest American Hero?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
He also played Tommy and Carrie. Did I ever show you Carrie?
No, I've seen Carrie.
Yeah,
I don't know what Tommy.
He was Tommy and Carrie.
Oh, okay.
He was the guy that they told to take Carrie to the prom.
Okay.
Yeah. It was cool. I enjoyed it. Very creepy. Still holds up. Even though it was in the 80s.
Right. what was this fucking movie called?
This was on Shudder. This was House.
Worst ADHD right now. Okay. House. Excellent. Got it.
Next up is As Above, So Below.
This is that French one, right?
Yeah.
Cave,
it takes place in the French
cave,
the catacombs.
Yes. Did I see this? I don't remember this.
I mean, I'm not very big on found footage or type of shit.
Yeah.
But this movie, this hooked.
Right.
And I really...
Slaps.
Yeah.
I would say this movie slaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like you're
I think
yet not saying the word.
I think the reason I was able to watch so many movies is because now that I have a laptop, I could just throw Netflix or one of these streaming services on, and I could just let it play in the background.
So are you really
watching? Oh no, I am because if shit's happening,
okay.
Dude, if I'm playing Marvel Snap, I'm like, oh, what's going? Oh shit, I should go.
Right. Okay.
No, I make sure what games I want to play. You know what I mean?
All right, I got you.
Do you?
Yeah, it sounds like this list is inflated because things were happening around you.
No, As Above, As Above, So Below. It took place I don't know, man. I think if I ever get to France, and I visit the French catacombs, this movie will hold something a little bit different.
Probably, yeah, because you'll know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
well, your sister-in-law is
is
French. Did she have any input in,
I think she said she's never been.
Oh, okay. But she knows of them,
right?
No. Well, I mean, listen, it's like the American Grand Canyon, you know?
Well, you can ask her next week at Tomvember week 1.
On the Cash Bash.
Yeah.
2023.
It definitely had some good scares. Where I was like, oh shit!
Like cave monsters, right? Or something?
No, that's the Descent.
Fuck. Okay, got you. So what happens in this movie?
There were cave monsters, though.
Oh, there were? Okay, cool.
Fucking creepy, though. Like, they weren't even cave... They were, like, legit demons.
How does this movie end? Spoil it. Go right ahead. Does she get found? Or am I thinking Descendants? Maybe I saw the Descendants.
You might be thinking of the Descent, and then it goes into the Descent 2, where the main protagonist dies.
They, like, retcon.
Yeah.
Maybe I am thinking of that.
You might be thinking of the Descent. The Descent was fucking creepy. I've not seen that in a while.
So how does this movie end?
This ends with her and, I believe, the tour guide.
Okay.
No.
Does she get, like, rescued?
Her and the tour guide just kind of walk off into the sunrise.
Okay.
When all their friends died.
Right. I'm trying to think if there was, like, an ending or a deleted scene where the character thought they got it rescued, but then they ended up dreaming it all.
That's a lot of horror movies. You're saying, guy.
Yeah,
like,
fair.
you're not giving me anything to work with.
I don't know. I'm already... This is like an Ants and Bugs Life situation right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Alright, so I'm going to do these next two together. The Town That Dreaded...
both. You're hardcore.
Yeah. The Town That Dreaded Sundown, 1977 and 2014. Because they do...
Twice they dreaded Sundown?
So, okay.
Crazy.
The Town That Dreaded Sundown came out in 1977. It was based off of a slasher that was going around and killing people in the 1940s.
So it's like a real, like a Jack the Ripper sort of situation? Okay, gotcha.
Yep. And then the 2014 one was about someone or someone's recreating those murders.
Wait. The 2014 version?
Uh-huh.
So, it's not a reboot, or it's not like a remake.
It's a sequel.
It's
almost.
a sequel,
Yeah.
but same title.
Yep.
References
the
first
1970
movie.
That
and
references
the real situation.
Exactly.
Okay.
Very weird how they do it.
Right.
Cool though. I enjoy it. I mean the slasher. He's very simple.
Okay.
He wears like a potato bag over his head, and wearing.
They call them sacks.
Yeah. Wearing coveralls, a shirt, and black gloves. Like,
that's all it takes, you know.
Very simple.
Right.
There's one kill in both movies that you're just like, oh shit.
Okay.
The killer. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, listen, Nation. Spoiler.
Yeah, no one
Spoilers
listens.
are flying free right now. It's like little bats out of a cave, little flying bats.
The dude takes a trombone, tapes a knife to it, and fucking stabs people.
And he plays the trombone as he does it?
Well, not well. No, he's just going. That's the sound.
Couldn't even play it properly?
No. But anyway, regardless.
What's the second kill?
Oh, no, that No.
It happens in both?
Yeah. Yeah. The killer in 2014 is recreating the murders in the
movie.
Which was / real
referencing
life.
The real life.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can watch this all on Prime.
There you go.
The last few you can watch on Prime.
There you go.
Crimson Peak, which was with Tom Hiddleston.
Loki fan.
Yeah, you know what? This was good. This was like, I thought this was a vampire flick.
Mm-hmm.
It's ghosts. Very
fucking
cool.
Ghosts, man.
I think, and honestly, I think it's one that your girlfriend can handle.
Okay.
Netflix.
Gotcha.
The Frighteners, which is something I watched.
That's the Michael J. Fox movie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When I was younger.
Okay. I remember seeing the display in the Sunrise Mall movie theater.
Yes.
Like, I remember seeing
that. So do I.
Cardboard standee.
Yep.
That's, like, literally all I know about that movie.
And Michael J. Fox is in it. And this was the first movie I watched on Tubi. Tubi is
like in general.
Well, first horror of
okay.
Rudetober.
Gotcha.
And I gotta say, Tubi kind of killed it this year.
Tubi's pretty dope.
Tubi's pretty fucking
dope.
good, dude. I gotta say, Tubi's pretty fucking good.
Tubi pretty dope. Tubi.
I don't want to give too much away because this was also a Peter Jackson flick.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, this is one of Peter
fun
Jackson's first flicks.
Right,
yeah.
director of King Kong. Yeah.
I hate you.
Crickets. Well, he did direct King Kong. Like,
Yeah,
again,
but he's not known for King Kong in his respects. He's known for Lord of the Rings.
in the King Kong.
Shut up! Enough. I also watched The Strangers. Did you ever watch this? Home Invasion slasher.
Oh wait,
with Liv Tyler and the dude who played Michael in Underworld.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're just saying words.
Hey, I'm going to reference another movie you've never seen.
You've never seen Underworld?
I've never seen Underworld.
Really?
I know. Kate Beckinsale in latex? Why wouldn't I? Leather, I'm not latex. Well, Kate Beckinsale in latex.
You're an idiot.
Boy.
Anyway.
The Strangers.
Very cool. The end scene.
Is this the one where it's not spooky, it's just like some yuppies invading?
You don't know who the fuck is it. No, it's rednecks.
Oh, it's rednecks? I'm thinking of a different thing. I'm thinking of something different.
Invading yuppies.
I'm thinking of something different.
Regardless, creepy as fuck.
Okay.
I highly recommend it. I'm a big fan of home invasion movies.
Yes, you are.
Which is probably like the Halloween franchise, because that is home invasion.
Maybe it's an invasion in the home, because that's
Michael
Myers' house.
You idiot. I also want, so this is this one movie is kind of like a Rudetober-like principle. Salem's Lot.
Okay. Yes.
I dig Salem's Lot. I listened to the book at the end of...
It's the OG, right? They didn't remake this yet,
Yes,
right?
they did.
They did remake this, okay. And this is the original one you're talking about.
We're going to get to the remake.
Oh
yeah, Bubba.
Man.
Yes, but this is the OG remake, because I listened to Salem's Lot
remake
at the end of September, beginning of October, because that's when everything takes place.
Yes. So you gotta just do it then.
Absolutely. Yeah. I also watched Fright Night 2011 one with Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe, another Rudetober.
You know what? This was fun, man. Like the original Fright Night is a lot of fun.
Okay.
This one is a lot of fun as well. I mean, it's Russell Crowe, David Tennant, the dude who played Chekhov, who passed away unfortunately.
Oh.
He got crushed by his car.
Jesus.
Yeah. Jesus! Next up is...
Where can I see this movie?
Tubi. If it's still up.
Okay.
Tubi takes shit down. Next up on Amazon Prime was Totally Killer.
Oh, yes. We saw the trailer for this.
So this was a girl from 2023 going back into the 80s.
Yes.
And her mind is just fucking blown.
Sure. Yeah. It's like even out of the trailer, it was a lot of fish out of water.
It was you know what? It was a lot of fun.
Hey, listen.
It was
I'm
fun.
down to have fun.
And again, I think it's a movie your girlfriend can handle.
Right. Okay. Trailer didn't give it much. I'm gonna be honest.
No, it didn't.
Trailer made it seem like okay.
It was goofy. It was fucking goofy as shit.
The 80s. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I also watched Haunted Mansion 2023.
Okay.
This was really cool. Yo, Disney, if you're Bob Iger, if you're listening, you're looking for someone who can replace Jonathan Majors, who's a scumbag?
Allegedly.
He's a scumbag. To play Kang, the main character, the main character from fucking Haunted
I mean the main
Mansion.
actor.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He fucking hits it, dude. He can do it. He could fucking do it.
Good for him.
Very fun. I mean, I know you're a Danny DeVito fan.
I mean, I'm an Always Sunny fan. Like Danny DeVito.
Yeah, you know what, dude? Let me put it this way. He takes his Sunny character and he puts him in here.
That'd be a very different movie.
No, but like, you know, he kind of had, like, Danny DeVito's just gone off the deep end since he's been in Sunny.
Oh, that is correct. Yes.
So yeah, he still has that mindset. It was fun.
Okay, nice.
Next up, Return of Dracula. Christopher Lee plays Dracula. Very cool. Hammer Films plays it, puts it out. So the blood is very campy and such.
Okay.
Cult of Chucky. A lot of fun.
Where can they see Return of the Vampire?
Shudder.
Okay.
Cult of Chucky. It's on the cock. Very.
That cock.
This is the second time I've watched this. This is a lot of fun, and seeing like my brother's reaction to it for the first time.
Okay.
Watching it is so much fun. I don't want to give too much away because it does take place after Curse of Chucky. Curse of Chucky, another solid movie, which introduced Brad Dourif's daughter, who's the voice of Chucky.
Oh yeah, Brad Dourif is voice of Chucky. Yes, not his daughter.
Right, his daughter is introduced in these movies.
Right, I gotcha. Wait, Chucky's daughter,
Brad Dourif's daughter,
the real life Brad Dourif's real life daughter.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay, gotcha. Because he does fuck in this movie, right? Chucky does.
No.
Chucky does fuck. Chucky does fuck, though. Why isn't that a name of a movie?
When he's
Chucky
a human.
does fuck.
When he's a human, he fucks.
He didn't knock up Jennifer Tilly? Sorry, I think I derailed you.
You just...
Doesn't he?
My brain blew up.
Okay.
So, I was watching End of Days with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Chucky?
Don't worry about Chucky. You want to know about Chucky? Wikipedia.
Watch
Chucky.
the movie.
Yeah, watch a movie, you fuck.
Read a book.
End of Days with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Very cool.
Oh, Days, yes.
Wow, Damien Priest.
Didn't that come out like $9.99 or some shit? I'm gonna look it up right now.
I believe you're correct. This movie was fun. Like, you know, devil possessions and like the devil coming to Earth to like, you know, bed a woman to have the Antichrist. Very cool.
November 24th.
Not
11/24, 99. The spookiest date. A week before, like right before Thanksgiving. Which honestly,
I hate us.
In retrospect, very.
I cannot wait.
That was like a massacres.
I cannot wait for the Thanksgiving movie to come out.
Thanksgiving.
Where we may have to go see
White
that.
meat, dog meat. What was the other movie we said we were going to say? Coming out in December? Oh, the Iron
In
Claw.
November, you mean the Marvels?
Iron Claw. No, the non-Marvel movie.
You're not going to be around for the Marvels.
Listen, it comes out Veterans Day. We can see it on Veterans Day. You're off that fucking week, my guy.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to have fun that weekend.
Wow, Tom, listen. I will be having my own kind of fun. I'm just going to put it that way.
But not with me.
I can't, not with you. Sorry. You can't have fun that weekend.
Oh, I can have fun whenever I want.
So...
Because I jerk a lot.
Okay, End of Days.
End of Days, fun, Schwarzenegger, always a good time. Where did I leave off? I'm trying to streamline this, but you keep derailing me.
That's welcome to the RudeBoyz.
John Carpenter's Vampires, really fun.
Love pills.
If you want to watch a good
I watched that was John Carpenter recently.
If you want to watch a movie with a Baldwin that doesn't kill people on set, this is the movie.
Billy?
Daniel.
Oh. No, okay, I didn't say Daniel.
Is this Billy Baldwin? Shit.
I'll look it up. What's it called? John Carpenter's Vampires?
John Carpenter's Vampires.
Which is available on?
Netflix. Probably not anymore.
Womp womp. John Carpenter's...
There, sorry.
James Woods, Tom, you meant.
Huh?
James Woods is also in this movie?
Yes. But which Baldwin is in it?
Literally, IMDb froze. I don't know what to tell you. Daniel Baldwin.
So, regardless, a Baldwin that didn't kill someone on set.
Right.
Very cool movie.
I'm sure Stephen Baldwin fucking killed somebody.
I'm sure, but it's covered up.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
I always enjoyed this movie. I remember renting it.
Okay.
On video cassette.
Ah.
Yeah, Bubba.
Video home...
Video.
Video home video.
Shut up. Very cool. A shit movie I watched was Prom Night 2008, which I enjoyed, the original Prom Night.
Okay.
But I was like, oh, I've never seen Prom Night 2008. Yeah, never again. Moving along.
No good, huh?
No,
I was bad about
shit.
it.
Everything except for Idris Elba.
Elba's pretty good.
Idris Elba's good in everything.
He's a national treasure, and he's not even our nation.
Yeah.
Global treasure.
Next up is The Sentinel. This came out in the 1970s.
Mm-hmm.
This was a lot of, like, demon possession of nuns and such. Like,
have none of that.
Like,
yeah, baby.
He made me stop.
It breaks your hit.
Anyway.
Breaks your hit. Cars in park right now. Tom's thinking about his life decisions.
Another movie. Yeah, being your friend, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all like, what if it was different?
Available on Netflix as of now. Another movie I think your girlfriend can handle.
Okay.
Ma, with Regina Spektor. Octavia Spector.
Spencer, you were half right the first time and half right the second time.
Anyway.
I truly have no idea, I'm going to be honest.
Was fucking unsettling, man.
That was, the trailer made it like that,
It
right?
was like...
She, befriends some youths, right?
Yeah,
like
the two youths.
The two what?
The two youths.
The what?
Very cool, like, very
Let
interesting.
the record show he's holding up 3 fingers.
Miss Anderson, and only Miss... I don't know her name. And only Miss Anderson, please answer the question. How many fingers am I holding up? Ow. Anyway. Ma, very cool, very unsettling. Salem's Lot, 1990.
Where can you see Ma?
Netflix, currently.
Okay.
Salem's Lot.
You gotta add currently. Salem's Lot, the new one.
1990.
Oh, the newer one. Newer than the original.
Rob Lowe plays the main character. Bill Mercer. Rucker Howard plays the main vampire.
Okay.
Donald Sutherland plays his familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really the 3 big names in it.
Okay.
I hated the way they portrayed the kid that, like, goes and kills the vampires with Ben Mercer.
Okay.
Mark Petrie, that's his name. I hated the actor who played him. I think he was shit. Not good.
There you go, man. Bingo,
Dude
bango.
should never work again.
So this is your second Salem's Lot.
Yes,
so far the original better.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. And that's not a nostalgia thing. Like, you just did not
absolutely
like this version of
Yeah,
Salem's
I mean,
Lot.
thank God
got
this
you.
only cost me $5 to buy on DVD.
Look at you. Oh,
Yeah.
DVD. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
If it was going to be $5 for, like, a digital, I feel like you'd be like, absolutely.
My Best Friend's Exorcism. Another fun one. Which is on Prime.
Okay.
Just fun. 2 girls hang out.
Oh my God.
They get...
Heard it all.
One of them gets possessed. And, the other friend is trying to figure out how to, like, get her unpossessed.
Did we ever figure out who put the cup there? No, I'm kidding. It's the Pope Exorcist. Because I'm just going back to that. Did he have to exorcise the Pope? Or
No.
He worked for the Pope.
He worked for the
so
Vatican.
He's the Pope's exorcist. Okay,
He worked for
gotcha.
the Vatican.
Not the Pope's exorcist. Okay, gotcha.
Jesus
Sorry,
Christ, what is wrong with you?
A lot.
Are you dumb?
Yes, actually.
I know. Next up is His House.
Whose house?
His House.
Oh, shit.
This was about a refugee couple that ended up in England.
Okay.
And
refugees from where?
I don't want to say Wakanda.
You know what? You might as just well right now.
Rwanda.
the very real country of Rwanda. Yes.
There was like a civil war going on in their African nation. They escaped, ended up in England.
Okay.
There's demons and such involved because one of them...
It wouldn't be a horror movie.
One of them fucked up, and yeah. It's just... Honestly, it's a good watch, and I think... Another one, I think... I believe your girlfriend can make it through.
Okay.
I also watched Mr. Harrigan's Phone.
Okay.
This was a Stephen King short story about a kid who is reading to a elderly man whose eyes are going, he can't read.
Okay.
The guy, the elderly man, he's stupid rich, played by Donald Sutherland.
Okay. A staple.
He pays the young man. Mr. Harrigan ends up dying, and the kid calls his phone, puts his phone in with the body.
Okay.
And he just calls Mr. Harrigan, and then shit starts happening.
Okay.
It's based off of a Stephen King short story.
Okay.
Again, another one I think your girlfriend can make it through.
Okay.
You're not writing any of these down because you're not.
No, because everything's on a fucking list right now. We have a document.
Netflix. This was a Netflix movie, so we'll be there for a bit.
Okay.
Halloween franchise is always a staple during this time of year, so I'm up to Halloween 2 right now. I'm actually watching them in reverse order because it's just fun that way.
Crazy.
I know. I'm a rebel.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
I also watched Ouija Origin of Evil. This was directed by Mike Flanagan.
Oh.
Fuck. Now, the Ouija series is fucking garbage.
I was about to say, this sounds like
it's fucking
garbage. This sounds like a prequel.
This fucking movie, though, holy shit. Good. So good. Check it out. That's all I'll say.
Do you have to see more of the...
No.
Oh,
absolutely not.
Exactly what I was going to say.
This is like Exorcist 3. You do not need to see Exorcist 2.
Okay.
You just need to see The Exorcist, and then Exorcist 3, eliminate number 2.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I gotta eliminate number 2 later.
Okay.
Sleepaway Camp, another staple during Rudetober.
Right.
Very creepy. I won't give anything away in case you haven't seen it.
Nope, I'm not.
We should watch it because it's just fucking fun.
Okay. Oh boy.
Slither.
Okay. This is a James Gunn movie, right? With the
fun,
fucking little beaches or whatever.
Aliens fucking sliding up people's cooches and dicks. And
Naturally, like they do.
Michael Rooker,
obviously. It's a James Gunn staple.
Also watched The Boogeyman.
You saw The Boogeyman?
No. This was The Boogeyman on Hulu. You can watch it. And the girl who played Leia in the Obi-Wan show, she's in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so is the Polka Dot Man from Suicide Squad.
Oh, I mean...
Dimitri. Yeah, he was also an Ant-Man and the
Martin.
Wasp.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dimitri Wakanda Tequila.
Okay.
That's his hood up.
That was, yeah.
Very fucking cool, very suspenseful.
What's the fucking movie called?
The Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman.
You can get it on Hulu. It's the good Boogeyman, not the bad Boogeyman.
What's the bad Boogeyman? I don't know the difference. How would I know what's good or bad? Just based off of what you're telling me, I understand that.
Go to Hulu and just punch up the Boogeyman,
Boogeyman,
and if you see 2023, you're good.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Appendage, which is also on Hulu, is body horror.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's about a girl. She's a fashion designer, and she starts growing a conjoined twin.
That's how that works.
Oh man, shit's just. Ugh! I hate body horror. It's just creeps me out.
Okay,
makes me itchy all over.
I see that you're squirming over there, boy.
I am. Hellraiser, which is just fun.
The original, the classic. Okay.
Yeah. And then
how many Hellraiser movies are there?
a lot.
There are, right?
A lot. And then they rebooted them on Hulu.
Right, yeah, with the chick, right?
Yeah.
See, Shotzi was in a pinhead costume. NXT, man, something about NXT right now.
They're trending.
They're going. It's something about NXT is really holding my interest. I don't know what.
Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein.
That's why he. Oh, so they meet the doctor? No, they meet the monster, right?
Exactly.
Wow, there's a case to make, everybody.
So anyway, but this did have Bela Lugosi.
Wait, you mean
as Dracula?
Oh, really? Wow,
This
the
had
fucking
Lon
Monsterverse.
Chaney
As the
as the werewolf,
Oh.
as the Wolfman.
Oh, yeah, fair.
I believe it did have Boris Karloff as Jr. as Frankenstein's monster.
Or titular Frankenstein.
I believe. Well, no, Boris Karloff was the monster.
I understand that, but Abbott and Costello went to meet whom? Frankenstein.
Yeah, I know,
And
but
whom did they
the
meet?
1940s were people were stupid and didn't understand
People
things.
probably more stupid now.
Yeah,
To be completely honest.
exactly.
But canonically,
Boris Karloff, I believe, Jr. did play the
he
creature.
played the creature. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
The case can be made.
yeah,
Just
and this was a lot of fun, man. Abbott and
Nice.
Costello definitely kills it. They always do. Which I found out that Earl Flynn apparently is responsible for one of their breakups.
Earl Flynn.
Who played Robin Hood at one point in the 1930s, 1940s.
Earl Flynn from?
Yeah, because he invited Abbott and Costello and their families over for a party,
And it was probably an orgy.
and
Classic.
Earl Flynn was, he was known as a prankster. He was also very big in the gay community.
Okay.
And he proceeded to show a hardcore porn.
Was he in this movie? Because I'm not finding him.
Just punch up Earl Flynn.
That's
My brother went down into a Wikipedia hole.
Earl Flynn.
ERROL.
Can I? Errol?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Earl Flynn.
You
That's what I'm
say
saying.
Earl, not Errol.
That's what I'm saying. Earl.
Now you're saying that.
Earl Flynn.
Uh huh.
So
inject oranges with vodka and eat them during his breaks. That's a fucking move.
So apparently he, and then he decided to show a hardcore porn, which is probably a lot of cuddling back in the 1940s.
I mean, I'm sure you'd be surprised. A lot of repressed gay people back then because it was time to be closeted. You know? That's the sound the movie made, I'm sure. A lot of slapping.
But yeah, apparently he showed and Abbott and Costello were pointing fingers at one another, being like, "Oh, you told him to do this. No, you told him to do this." And Earl Flynn was just sitting there, ha 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 ha.
Dance puppets.
Yeah, exactly. It was fun. I mean,
Okay.
Abbott and Costello, always fun. Then I proceeded to watch The Wolfman from 2010.
This was Benicio del Toro?
Yeah. So I watched this once. It was shit.
But did they try to make this the Monsterverse or no? Because I know
This
the
was
Monsterverse
supposed
started with
to be this.
Dracula Untold.
Dracula Untold is surprisingly
Dracula
very
who was
fucking
the star
good.
of that?
Luke Evans.
Yes, okay, we're talking about the same movie. Just
Very
making sure. Not another Descendants situation.
But yeah, this movie was good. I did not like the first time because of a situation. But on all,
One of these situations?
no, a situation where there was drama surrounding. Yeah, and I was like, this is fucking bullshit. Fuck this movie. I'll never watch it again. Fuck Benicio del Toro.
Wow, so look at you.
Evolving as a person.
You changed as a human being.
Yeah.
Tom, I'm very impressed.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah, cheers.
Wow, you hit the right one.
I know, yeah. I was thinking,
Blindly.
what if I didn't? That'd be pretty funny, but...
Surprisingly good. There was a great fight scene between him and Anthony Hopkins.
So can I ask you a question?
Personal
question. What made you want to go back to this movie, even though you had already written it off in your head?
Because the Wolfman was in Abbot and Costello meet Frankenstein.
Oh, so that got you. We were like, you know what?
Exactly.
I'm into the Wolfman right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then
But
what?
I feel like that's still not enough to get you to try it again. You know what I mean? I'm.
There's a lot less alcohol involved in my decision of watching it again.
Okay.
And then I watched The Wolfman from 1941.
So the original one.
Yeah. Let me tell you, man, these fucking these fucking black and white movies drag. That movie,
because they don't know what they're doing yet,
and like the music doesn't hit right.
Right.
So
They're
it was
still
like
figuring it out.
Yo, The Wolfman felt like it was like 4 hours long when it was only like an hour 20.
40 minutes or some shit.
Yeah, it was fucking.
Think
like,
about those classic movies.
Yeah,
They speed, baby.
We talked a little bit off the air about this one. Talk to Me. This was in a A24 movie.
Oh yes.
Where
we talked a little bit about it.
Someone, someone has like a cadaver hand covered in plaster, and you can take it and you say "Talk to me,"
okay,
and then you can see like someone that died.
Okay,
and then if you say like "Let me in,"
right.
They'll possess the person's body and.
Okay.
And, like, the main character, man, she's such a bitch.
Okay.
And she deserves every bad thing that happened to her.
You did say this, yeah.
Fuck
actively rooting for her to...
Yeah, fuck the character Mia. She could go fuck herself. I don't care what anyone says.
Excuse me.
Good flick, though, if you do want to watch it.
What's it available on?
Shudder. Or Prime if you want to buy it.
Prime.
Yeah.
Go to the fucking store and buy it. Not Best Buy, though.
And then next up was Bloodsucking Bastards, which is on Peacock.
Okay.
A lot of fun. The dude who was in Cabin in the Woods who played the stoner was in it.
Oh, okay, that kid.
Pedro Pascal was in it.
Okay.
Did you ever see Cabin Fever?
Nah. Is that the one with Ryder Strong?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Okay, so the blonde dude was in that as well.
Okay.
A lot of fun. I would definitely say watch it. It's not super it's fun gore.
Okay.
And that's all I've been up to for fucking Rudetober.
Pausing. And on that Rudetober note,
Jesus, this is
not our oldest episode, not our longest episode. I feel like the last Train in the Backs was pretty long.
Yeah.
That'll
so
do
you're
it.
saying we still have another month to break that.
We still have another hour. No, thank you, Nation, for joining us for another spooky, kooky Rudetober episode.
And Chris, I gotta
of the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. Yes, Tommy.
You've been killing it.
How so?
Like on the Instagram.
Oh, that was tough, man.
That's all been you, and like you only called out to me once.
Yes, for something I didn't. I wasn't aware of. One of them was, I forget.
I'm sure maybe on Halloween you might call out to me.
Listen, by all means, like
we
still got a couple days.
Yeah,
as per recording.
But yeah, no, dude, you've been killing it. Like you really have been.
Thank you. But we still got a little ways. We're almost there. Home stretch.
Yep.
One would say. In that regard, we do have. We did stream Resident Evil 4. Maybe we'll do some tonight. Maybe
Chris will walk into more bear traps.
I probably will. That was very funny. If I was really good at editing and being a good streamer, I would have probably clipped all that.
Or maybe I'll play and you could jaw jack me.
No, you didn't jaw jack me.
Oh,
no, you didn't.
Me and Raven were jaw jacking you hard.
No, you guys weren't.
No?
You weren't. No. I did not feel jaw jacked.
No, but like, dude, every time you walk to do a bear trap.
I felt like I was jaw jacking myself more.
Oh, man. Dude,
but very fun.
It's too funny.
If you missed it, you can see our archive on our YouTube, which I will give the link out in a minute.
Oh.
But, like I said, thank you for joining us, Rude Nation.
Yes.
Rudetober is in the books. 2023 Rudetober. Thank you for joining us for Rudetober. Our social media, like Tommy was saying.
It's been a fun
You still got a couple days, Tommy. How are you going to spend the rest of your Rudetober?
Watching Halloween 2.
Okay. Is that your favorite of the Halloween?
No,
Oh, okay.
the original.
Okay.
Watching Halloween.
Okay.
Trick or
Are you
Treat.
going to watch it on Halloween?
Yes.
Okay.
And, along with Trick or Treat.
Mm.
Like, those are those two staples that I try to stand by.
Okay.
Watching Halloween and Trick or Treat on. And then I was like, I might watch some fucking Halloween Havoc if
You're
I
an
can.
insane person. I want to try to finish up. I got a couple more levels in Plague of Shadows, despite my best interest. And like I said, we got Resident Evil 4 that I want to try to get into. But other than that, I think I'm good. I truly thought maybe this year was going to be the year I played some Fatal Frames. Was not.
No.
I'm glad I played Carrion, only because like I played it, you know what I mean, and now it's
It
over.
was fun.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, that's probably what I got going on this Rudetober. Maybe a Halloween stream. Depends on my schedule. You know what I mean.
I wish we were able to get into like some of those like Dead by Daylight games, or like
I don't know. I'm very
Texas
much,
Chainsaw.
just like online based games. I'm very much like. Yeah,
Well, I don't think
anything to do
is
about
Texas
that.
Chainsaw online.
Yeah, it's a metric game, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Where you play,
I think you're
people
right.
play
Yeah.
as survivors and people play as Leatherface.
Yeah, I think you're right. Or as the family.
The family. This is the outro. We're done with talking Rudetober. Rudetober's over. We're done. But Rudetober's not just a month.
Hey, Rudetober's never fucking over, you asshole.
It's never over.
It's a state of mind.
But thank you for joining us, Rude Nation, for RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus on all of Rudetober. You can find our social media platforms, Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. I don't fucking even bother anymore. We're on Threads. You can check that out. Just search for RudeBoyz469 on those platforms, or go to our link tree, linktr.ee/RudeBoyz.
Spitting that bullshit out.
To get all those links, because that's all our links. We got everything in there. I updated it. It's all good now. It's all our podcast links, all our social media, YouTubes or TikToks, or Threads, things that I don't have very coherent knowledge about. But it's all there, baby.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469. I'm going to shoot, we'll shoot to do an hour or two or whatever of Resident Evil 4 Remake, and hopefully get to finish it by the end of Rudetober. Doubt it, but whatever.
You're a fool.
Well, listen, if I get a decent playthrough tonight, and then maybe Tuesday, as per recording.
What about
Halloween,
tomorrow?
You're right. Maybe Monday as well. I don't know. We'll see.
You're an idiot. You're not doing
Spider-Man
it.
2 is right there. And the last mission was all go on theme park rides.
Spider-Man 2 is...
That's Spider-Man 2.
It's real good.
Mario Wonder. Like, there's a lot going on right now.
You will be seeing a
But it's
Spider-Man...
Rudetober.
You will be seeing a Spider-Man 2 replay...
Probably.
Once we both beat it.
Probably, yeah. Maybe for replay in May or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Maybe that
yeah.
might be too soon. We'll see.
We'll see.
It's all tentative. But if you missed any of our streams we do on Twitch, you can go to our YouTube page.
We have YouTube?
We do have a YouTube page.
Oh, shit!
YouTube.com
Woo, YouTube!
/ at RudeBoyz469. If you want to hit me up on social media, I'm at Tesherms, TEH_SHERMS. I have a mixology page, which I don't update. I need to get that creative juice flowing.
I have been giving you gold.
You have. It's just a matter of, like, I gotta just put pen to paper and
Alright.
put rubber to ass to rubber.
I'm giving you that gold 4 episodes, you fuck.
Alright, relax. Tom, we're gonna hit you up on social media. Oh, Tom died, everybody. That's the end of the RudeBoyz.
You wish.
I don't wish that,
I'll
Tom.
fucking haunt your ass.
Tom, that's...
I really wanted to hit the scream.
That was good, though. Also not the same button. Oh, but you're laughing at your faux pas.
I fucking give up. I give up!
Right.
You can get me at Tommy_Cash80, and that's Cash with a K.
And on his social media, Rude Nation, wish Tommy a happy birthday as we enter Tomvember.
Damn right.
The month of Tommy's birthday. Speaking of Tomvember,
November 5th.
Remember.
We may...
The 5th of Tomvember.
We may have to do a... RudeBoyz go to the movies for V for Vendetta.
V for Vendetta. Oh, why?
One, that movie is really good.
It's fine. I wouldn't say really good.
Hugo Weaving, dude, is really good.
Yeah.
No, I think I think we may have to do a Tomvember
Tomvember special of what?
Of V for Vendetta.
Alright, if that's what you want, if that's your birthday wish, birthday boy. I've seen that movie. I'm good. I don't need to see it again. Birthday month. Here
it's my only fucking Alan Moore movie I will accept.
Alan Moore doesn't write movies. It's based off an Alan Moore property.
Alan Moore's crap.
Wish him happy birthday. Speaking of Tomvember, though, Tommy, what do we got next episode? What's cooking next episode?
We are going to be going down the rabbit hole of my favorite faction, The Shield.
Sierra, Hotel, India.
I thought he was about to mock me. I was going to punch him in his fucking nose.
Shield.
Seriously, like, The Shield is so good. Like, that's what that feels like, huh? God damn. I
didn't know how far it was.
I will never interrupt during the fucking YouTube intro. That's not true.
The whole,
but yeah, now we'll talk.
Hit the wall.
We'll talk. We'll be talking about,
the Hall of Famers, man. The 1, 2, and 3 of the PWI of 2023.
We'll be talking about the Shield. We'll be talking about, their solo shit. Honestly, let's face facts. Their solo shit has been really good as well as their faction stuff.
Tyler, John, and Joe Inouye.
Joey. You mean John?
Joey Inouye.
You mean John Moxley?
John Moxley.
John Good.
Right. Jonathan Good is his name. Yes. What's his name? Colby, right? We're looking at some Rollins right now. Yeah. Colby. I think Colby Jack, right?
No, that's cheesy, you idiot.
Got him. Anyway, yes, The Shield. Next episode of the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus, not a Wrestle special.
No, it won't be.
There'll be one coming for Tomvember. Don't worry. Survivor Series.
Colby Daniel Lopez.
His dick's out there.
Fucking idiot.
This has been a presentation of the RudeBoyz Podcast Network.
Oops.